Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Hangover podcast. Wherever you are, wherever you're listening, I hope you're happy
We always hope you're happy
with your life and your decisions
There's
that you've made
it's
thus far.
What if we threw him a curveball and we're just like, hey, you know what? We hope that your day just sucks.
No, I wish that on a lot of people, actually.
Well, the thing is, we do have some new stuff here tonight. CJ is blessing us with his presence. Say hi to everybody.
Yeah. For those of you on the Facebooks, or on our Facebooks, you might have seen CJ before. Mm-hmm. He's the top salesman in his class.
He is connected.
He's connected to the outside world. He is not a shut-in by any means.
Man, well, I think it's best for us to start off this podcast with some news, like we've been doing.
Yeah,
Time
news.
for some
and
news.
I don't have any news today. It's being provided.
I have a couple of things, and I'm not trying to make it a somber night, but I did want to talk about it just because I know that CJ knows about it. But how much of a fan of We Came as Romans are you?
We Came as Romans. A couple of their songs are on my iPod. I like them.
But generally liked band, you know.
Yeah, I really like the band.
Okay, so
I've listened to them a lot.
The band has two lead singers. It has the screamer and then it has the melodic singer.
A lot of bands I listen to have the two lead singers.
Well, Kyle Pavone, who was the melodic singer, he passed away this morning.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was 28 years old.
I really like that guy's voice.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I was just like, bro, like he was like 2 years older than us. Like it's just like,
wow. What was it?
They are not releasing statements right now about it. The band just posted something on their Twitter saying that we are devastated to release that that Kyle passed away this morning and stuff. So
do you think it was drugs?
See, that's why I knew this would be a topic of conversation because it's, you know,
Kyle knows I'm like heavy into the music world. Like music is like my life. But most of the time, music. I love music. That's just any music. But like, yeah. So like most of the time, it's either depression, mental disorder, like mixed.
Yeah.
Or drugs. Like it's none. Like, well, Dolores O'Riordan of the Cranberries just passed away, and her heart just stopped. You know, one night, and she was 46.
It's like
she was not.
Oh my god!
You are an
asshole.
Zombie.
No, it's actually no. I just had this conversation with him earlier that when Chester Bennington died from Linkin Park,
another one, R.I.P.
Because the thing is that I found out that morning and like it like hit me really hard.
That guy defined a generation.
You got to listen to this.
No, it's okay. No, so that morning I found out about it.
Yeah.
Someone who will remain nameless. Not you. Different Daniel. I was outside at work. I was having a cigarette because I was so depressed about it, and he came outside and he was like, "Hey, like, what's going on? Are you all right? You don't look like you're doing too well." And I was like, "Dude, like, Chester killed himself."
Yeah.
It came out that morning, and he was like, "Holy crap!" He's like, "Chester's dead." And I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dude, like, that defines like my entire middle school age, you know, and stuff."
Yeah.
There was a pause, and he looks at me and goes, "Well, I guess he found somewhere that he belonged." And I was like, "You are an asshole." I was like, "Dude, that is not
so hard,
funny."
But in the end, it didn't even.
Dude, I was like, and
oh my god!
Obviously, all the Facebook lawyers are like, "Damn it,
let's get him!" They're logging onto his Facebook.
Let's get him. God, no, but dude, like that hit me like extremely hard, and he had no regard for my emotionality whatsoever. He was just like, "Oh well, I guess that sucks." Like I was like, "Dude,
that's a good friend though. That's a good friend though."
Childhood.
I know he killed all of it, but that's a good friend though. Like,
man.
you were really bummed, and he made you laugh.
Right?
That's what I said.
Oh no, I wasn't laughing at the time. I was like crying outside and stuff.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh
try to
man."
make light out of a bad situation.
Yeah, he made you laugh. That's a good friend
for sure.
God,
you know, even if you're like, fuck you, like in the moment, like really,
yeah,
right.
You sick son of a bitch.
It's a lot like it's kind of like the situations where it's like it was awful at the time, funny now. You know, it's that you know kind of thing. You know,
that's
like,
actually fucking hilarious.
But it's actually I'm gonna make an adjustment on here because we actually can't see the comments if people have been saying something. So I want to do something real quick. So you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Something?
I think so, yeah. We have 8 people watching right now. So
guys, we're trying something.
Yeah, actually,
new.
if you can hit the screen like you did earlier and change it back to the normal font, that'd be awesome.
I tagged people.
So,
yeah, guys, we're trying something new with the round table. You guys can't really see that it's round, but it's a round table with all of us, so we're more comfortable.
Right.
And like We're
Like
trying to make the font like super huge so we can see it over here.
Like the
So we
round
still
table
wanna-
discussion.
Yeah, like this is the inner circle.
Take us back
Like-
down to 100%. See if that makes it go better.
Like before and after the podcast, you can't like really
There we
know
go.
what
Okay,
we're
cool.
talking
I
about.
can see that. That's good. That's good.
Hey, someone else is watching that I know. Christy.
Hey,
Hi,
Christy, what's up?
How's it going, honey?
She's watching live.
Everybody is live on the interwebs. So, but yeah, so okay, so that was the first piece of news I saw. I literally saw that this morning, and I was like,
No,
dude,
that's crazy.
I couldn't believe that. 28 years old, and he's dead. Like, it's just
Dude, you really? He was 28.
28. Yeah,
He just missed the 27 club.
yeah. Well, it seemed yeah,
really.
yeah.
Because like, okay, there was another one too. Like, this is way old, and like some people that are listening right now won't get what I'm talking about. But Amy Winehouse,
Yeah.
she like.
Needed to
I
go
know
to
a bunch
rehab.
of girls. Like when that happened, I was in like middle school when that or like high school,
Right.
Maybe I forget what year it happened, but there was a bunch of girls. They were like, "R.I.P. Amy, R.I.P." Like all this stuff. I'm like, hey, name one of her songs other than Rehab.
Right.
Other,
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you know
Or,
a true fan, where it's just like or
F-
sorry,
One-hit
a fan-
F me
wonders.
pumps.
Yeah.
Or like like all of. She had F me pumps. She had like name one of her songs, other than like there was a bunch of people like that, and then I saw that also with Chester. Like these young kids that are like 17 years old. I'm like, dude, you don't remember Chester. Like
Right.
you didn't go like me and ride your bike to Kmart and steal Meteora. and listen to it
You
religiously.
openly admitted that.
Oh, yeah.
Wadsworth
No,
Kmart.
my first CD I ever stole was POD Satellite.
There you go.
And I had
How
it until
ironic.
a couple years ago.
He stole a Christian band's.
Yeah.
Dude, actually, you know
It
what's
was
funny?
sick, though.
What's funny
was
was
sick.
actually I let a friend of ours
It was
actually borrow
on Fuego. It was Fuego alert.
a friend of mine actually borrowed
Which
my
one?
it was on
Tay.
Fueg.
It was Red came out with the album Until We Have Faces.
Yeah.
Red, they were awesome.
They still are. They're still releasing new stuff. But I let a friend of mine borrow it, and he was like, kind of at a point in his life where he was kind of like, spiritually susceptible, and he was just like, dude, I have questions and stuff. And I was like, well, dude, this is a great album. They're hard as hell, and like you'll get a lot of answers. He calls me 3
go
days
hard.
later, and he was like, dude, my car got broken into. And I was like, wait, is everything all right? He's like,
Don't
oh.
even tell me, dude.
And it didn't even click
Don't
for
even
me.
tell
And he
me.
was just like, oh, no, everything's fine. Your red CD got stolen.
They pocketed a bunch of change, a phone charger, and your red CD.
Like it's like I think it was Jeff Foxworthy who said that he knew that he was getting old when his truck got stolen. He has like 30 CDs in his truck. They stole 3. like, oh, here's the best of Jerry. Where's the best of Ted? Like it's like oh my god. But yeah, no, it was. Oh man, God, music, isn't that a wonderful thing?
I know,
absolutely.
yeah.
So-
And there's so many
I said-
people, like Scott Weiland.
Yeah.
Like actually,
Yeah.
I was waiting for that one.
Okay.
I mean, because that was my childhood, is listening to STP, and
Right.
like when I first started drumming and stuff, like I listened to a lot of STP, and like I've watched them live, and
2 drummers here?
yeah, hell yeah,
2 drummers
Oh my
in the house
God,
tonight.
I never knew that about CJ.
Yeah, since
like
fourth
we're both.
grade.
CJ's
oh my
a drummer.
God,
Yeah,
Since 4th
dude.
grade.
yeah.
But yeah, my friend Jason, who's sitting off camera
Jason,
right now.
peek in here for a second.
Yeah,
Show us
peek
everything.
on-
Guys,
peek
peek
on
in here
in.
a little bit.
Yeah, there he
he
is.
is. Jason
Jason
Young's
Young.
with us.
And it is a very round table. See, like there's a lot of people here. But yeah,
King Arthur and the Round Table. Yeah, right.
He saw STP live at Roverfest,
Yeah.
which is, if you're watching from out of state, we have a local radio show called Rover's Morning Glory.
Yeah.
It's a great name.
Hello.
They put on a festival every year called Roverfest, and hundreds of thousands of people go. Big bands go, and STP was playing one year, and Jason was there. And honestly, this is why I say I was waiting for this one, because we all know about his drug problem. I mean, us. If
Always
you're
effed up.
if you're
Yeah.
over the
Always.
age of 23,
Yep.
you know what. If you're into music at all, you know about Scott Weiland and his drug abuse. And Jason told me, like, I was talking about him one day. I was kind of making a joke about, like, oh, he's the Scott Weiland of football or whatever, like. And he's like, dude, I actually saw Scott Weiland in concert, and
2 months before he died.
yeah, 2 months
Yeah.
before he died, and he barely could stand on stage. He was so high, dude. And I don't even know about that because I've never been on that level of rock star before.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everything's just handed to you.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, you could be like, I want 3 blondes right now.
Okay.
And, okay, done.
Like,
I want
many?
4 ounces
How
of
many?
heroin. Done.
Oh, you want 6 ounces?
Yeah, done. I'll go back out. What do you want? You want me to lick your ass? I'll do that. I mean, like
Cup the
everything's
balls.
right there. Yeah. Yeah, cup the balls. Be polite, you know?
It's
You can,
Don't
it's
be
only
aggressive.
polite.
Yeah,
don't be-
right.
It's just
You never
gentle.
make them touch.
no,
But like,
never.
I mean,
That's a cardinal rule.
Right.
That's,
the guy who runs and gets you coffee will give you a sponge bath if you ask him
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I don't know
At
what
that
I would
level.
even do with
Like-
that kind of power. Like
Yeah.
that's like that would it would go straight to my head. Like it's you know
dude,
it's
there's so many people with that much power, and sometimes I don't even think they know they have that much power. And
Oh, I mean, they're
that's
just
one of the
used to
problems.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
absolutely.
just they're used to snapping their fingers and
Yeah.
it happens.
Hey,
Yeah.
CJ, go get me
Like,
beer, or hey, Tim, go get me this, or hey, John, go get me. You know,
Yeah,
people,
just hey,
yeah.
hey. You know,
Hey.
I mean, yeah, it just they
I want a fruit basket. Okay, let me pull one out of my
Who
hat.
wants,
Yeah, yeah,
Who
but-
wants a fruit? Like who wakes up in the morning and goes, you know what would really tickle my fancy today?
I would like a fruit
A
basket.
fruit basket.
Well,
No,
I'm just
I-
thinking green screens or green rooms rather. You know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. For
Yeah.
sure.
But like that power, that kind of power.
It's
though.
amazing.
Like
Yeah,
I
that's
think
Gotta be. I don't.
like
I don't know.
Yeah, no, not first, not first hand, right? Yeah, right.
But I'm assuming
I'm
it's
gonna,
I've never had
you,
that.
you guys keep
No.
talking. I'm gonna make some adjustments on the computer here. Real
Okay,
quick, so.
yeah, Kyle's gonna go. But anyways, like, I'm sorry, I'm a huge music nerd, so I think like, okay, the band Alice in Chains,
for sure.
CJ,
Yeah.
the band Alice in Chains, Lane Staley, he died right around when Kurt Cobain died.
Yeah.
I think it's the same
Give or
year.
take.
Yeah, same year. I heard stories, and a lot of people.
Here, I apologize.
No, you're fine. Kyle's doing his
Technical
IT.
difficulties.
He's doing his IT right now. But like
That was our father.
Lane Staley of Alice in Chains, the lead singer, one of the lead singers. Jerry Cantrell was the singer and guitarist, but the main lead singer that everybody knows Alice in Chains for. Near the end, he never even left his house for months at a time.
All right.
He had little people, not like, oh yeah, we'll go get you.
Not Lollipop
not like-
Guild.
Picks them up and throws them. He's like, whoa! No, not like little people, but like, man, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that. Huh? No, we see him now. Thanks, Kyle.
My favorite band are the Wiggles and
Alice in Chains.
Oh
The
no.
Wiggles and Alice in Chains, two favorite bands. No, but he had that power.
Right.
He stayed in his house, did heroin, and he would just send his little minions to, like his little friends that
sure.
lived in that mansion with him, to go out, get what he wants, and
Right.
bring it back. He never left his
Well,
bedroom.
That's also
before he died.
if you
He never left his
if
bedroom.
you remember. Well, obviously everybody remembers Ozzy Osbourne, of course.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Ozzy.
But
That
he
happened
had
yesterday.
that really, really, really effed up show on MTV that was basically, hey, let's record Ozzy Osbourne and his family and how they interact.
Which was
and all that.
awesome.
It was awesome. But if you don't recall, there were 3 places Ozzy was always at: his bed,
Yeah.
the couch, or in front of a computer.
Yeah.
Those 3 things. Other than that, if it wasn't for his family, he had everybody else going out and doing whatever he wanted.
Oh, yeah.
He
had
didn't even
every-
answer his
Dude,
phone.
he
No,
invented
like,
heavy metal, dude.
Well, because like
And
I remember at
Sharon's
one
like,
point.
oh, what, Ozzy? You know, like,
That's
whatever.
yeah.
I remember one point that he was sitting on the couch and I think he was like reading a newspaper or something and the phone rang and he went, "What the fuck is that?"
First of all, the guy was so blitzed out of his mind, he didn't even know what the phone ring was.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember the episode where they threw raw chicken
Yeah.
over their neighbor's fence?
Yeah, to
Yeah,
piss
like
him
just
off.
a bunch of
To piss
rotted.
him off. And
Like they
guess
let
where?
the-
Guess you remember where Ozzy was? The kitchen table watching.
Yeah, he didn't go. He didn't even go
He didn't
outside.
move.
He didn't even go outside.
Like the certain
Rest in
celebrities
peace,
get,
Ozzy.
Man.
He's not dead. No, he's not. Dead.
No,
I wanted to see the comments light
I was
the
like,
fuck up.
Oh, it's okay. For the record, you have not heard it here on the Hangover podcast.
He's
Ozzy
not
Osbourne
dead.
is
but
not
that would
dead.
be awesome if we were the first ones on the unknown Hangover podcast. If we were the first one and we just blew up from there.
Or that Ben Roethlisberger and Bill Cosby are going to share a cell. Oh.
Well, let's say CJ, be our comment reader. What's in the comments say on there?
Comment reader.
CJ's
Looks like Mom got on there. What did Mom say?
Mom said, I don't think they are playing any attention to us, Reese. They are not, says Christy. Reese, Luke,
no, we are. We are.
Oh yeah, that's the Golgathon, son of a Relion.
We have designated CJ as the
comment reader,
which is hard because
reader.
I have to lean forward just as a heads up. So I am putting effort into this.
The next comment that pops up, CJ will notice it.
He will read it,
and he will read it, no matter what it is.
Yeah,
just don't
absolutely.
say anything.
The next podcast, Ashley says their comments and the feed is 45 seconds behind. I'm sitting in here, LOL.
Okay, yeah, that's right. We do have that.
Yeah, that's
Melanie
my wife.
Melanie is watching. Hi, Mel.
That's my mom.
That's Mom.
Hi, Mom.
That's Dan's mom. Hi, Mom.
How you doing?
Hi, Mom. What's up?
No, it's actually a quick segue into something else. No, it doesn't need to be like too long of a conversation, but I just didn't know if you guys saw it.
It will be very long.
Okay, but
we're good at that.
No, Billy Connolly. Billy Connolly was actually in the news recently. The Scottish comedian.
Die, dude.
No, he's not dead.
Oh,
but
God.
However,
Thank God.
I think that he was diagnosed with Parkinson's. I want to say like maybe 8 years ago or something. And he was still touring and was still doing shows and stuff like that. But he was what did I miss?
Parkinson's. I think of Michael J. Fox writing a check.
Oh no! What's the joke? Like, hey, did you see Michael J. Fox's new show? No, I didn't. Well, the beginning was a little shaky.
Hold on. Chrissy said something else. Let's see. Let's see.
Hey, after 45
Christy,
seconds.
Kyle's daddy-in-law sees
okay.
you.
Hi, Jeremy. How's it going?
Hey, Jeremy. What's up?
Hope everything's well.
Fran is watching. Hi, Fran.
Let's see here. Awesome. Cool, man. So keep racking them up, guys. We love having you.
So, hey, let me say this real quick. Hey, Christy and Jeremy. Jeremy, remember the motorcycle that was sitting in your garage years ago? That was leaking gas all over your garage, and it was like a total piece of crap. I just took that to a show today, and you need to see it.
That's oddly specific.
No, he knows. This is literally just between me and him. He knows what I'm talking about. It leaked gas and oil all over his garage, and I caught so much crap for that. That's my wife. I caught so much crap for that. Like, I really pissed him off and like almost ruined our relationship for that. I just took it to a show today, and you need to get a hold of me to see that thing. It's done now. It's been done. But okay, let's get back to
Billy Connolly.
That was a shout out.
Yeah. What is that coming? Where is that noise coming from? Oh, she's watching it. So we're getting a slight delay from the.
My wife is 45 seconds behind.
Damn it!
Every idea that happens.
Darn you, Ashley.
Gotcha.
No,
she just went.
She did. She's gonna scratch
with your mind.
In your mind.
Yeah.
In your mind. It's I am free in my mind.
Side note,
in my mind.
I can get behind PBR.
You can't get behind it?
I don't know. I had one.
No. You don't sip it. You pound it.
I can't pound it.
You don't pound. You don't sip PBR. You pound.
Oh my gosh.
I need to refill.
You need to refill. Jason will take care of it. Thank you, Jason.
With the refill assist.
My best friend.
Sponsor.
Sponsor. No, I wish. But holy shit.
If we could get sponsored by Guinness,
oh my God.
all of my problems would go away.
Yeah, you.
So the nitrous just exploded.
And then, Jason, just wash that out with a little bit of water, or you will have a bad time.
I'll have a bad time.
You'll have a bad time.
So what are some comments we got on there,
Nothing.
bro?
I was just reading.
Nothing? Are you guys serious right now? My mom's watching. Mom, can you comment?
Bad
really?
Much. I shouldn't drink and work on things. LOL. You gulp it. So Christy agrees. You
oh no, yeah.
gulp
You do not
PBR.
sip PBR. You know why? Yeah, okay, so like
Because it's shit.
Actually, my friend Jason
And the memes begin.
actually my friend Jason has been teaching me about beer lately, and one of the things is like good beer, like really good high quality beer, you drink kind of warm to get the taste.
No.
Well, like no, that's for
alright,
that's
hold
for
on.
like really specific
Hold on.
IPAs and
So
stuff.
every time anybody
Thank you,
talks
Jason.
about
Look
warm,
at that. Oh my god!
anytime anybody talks about warm beer, the very, very, very first person I remember and think of,
Yeah, This is a-
detailer I used to work with, Eric Weber.
dude, I actually know Eric.
Do
Weber.
you?
Yeah.
He's a freaking awesome dude.
Yeah, he does.
Awesome
yeah,
dude.
he actually
like-
he's on my Facebook.
That's awesome. Eric
He
Weber.
might tune in now.
Eric Weber, I hope
Yeah.
you were watching. Here's the deal with Eric.
If it's the same Eric Weber.
About
Is there more
a
than
year ago,
Ooh.
maybe
Thank you.
maybe even a year ago to the date, because I think we were about halfway through NFL preseason. Eric,
That's how he remembers it.
well, because Eric was in
I have no idea when that was.
Eric was in my fantasy football league. So everybody, all 12 guys, drinking, eating, having fun, whatever.
Having a good old time.
Yeah, absolutely. Gay old time. Happy. Eric was outside with me smoking a cigarette, and I said, man, I could really honestly to just kind of put me over the top right there.
Bring that right there. There you go.
Thank you. I said, I could really use one more beer. Eric said, oh, bro, I got you. I said, yeah? He goes, yeah. He walks to his truck, which, mind you, this is the end of the fantasy football draft. Eric walks to his truck, and there's a full 12-pack of Bud Light
He's got a
sitting
full
there.
rack in his truck.
Warm.
He got a full rack
Warm.
in his truck.
It's August.
Full rack in his square body. What up?
It's August,
Shout out.
and he's got a 12-pack of Bud Light sitting in his truck, and he goes, here. I said, what the fuck? He goes, oh, I love warm beer. I said,
Yeah, exactly.
No. I said, warm beer is one thing, but warm Bud Light, that's a shit beer, dude.
Dude, yeah, that's the worst beer.
That's
And-
No, that's what I was gonna say. Is like the worst beers in the world are advertised as like the coldest in the world.
Best
Yeah,
Pilsner
the coldest beer known
I
to man.
I want to let you guys know that I actually found a way around this. Is that I can actually look at the comments on my phone, so they may actually be
Oh my god!
updated
Look
to
at
what's
the
happening.
smarty farty.
That's
right
right.
next to me.
Yeah, it's-
right
let's
next
see,
to me.
Chrissy-
There's Jason. Look at that. There's Jason. Look
Jason.
at this. look at
Christy,
the smarty
Christy
farty.
said warm beer tastes like skunk pee. I know this because I was sprayed by a skunk and some
Thank
of it
you,
went
Christy.
in my mouth.
Oh my god,
drop.
Christy, really?
Oh, that is
you're gonna,
awful.
You're gonna screw up our comments like that? No, I'm kidding. What are you working on, Christy? Why, honey? Why
we
are
don't-
you in
we
the
don't
comments
talk about
talking
that.
to other commenters? Can I ask you that? Really?
It's Jeremy. She said that was Jeremy saying that he said warm beer tastes like skunk pee. That
Thank
was
you.
his thing.
Oh,
Thank
no,
you,
yeah,
Jeremy.
okay. That was-
This is
yeah,
the
that was
worst thing
Jeremy.
ever.
So we kind of have that dual personality thing going on right now. I think it's where it's like she's saying something and then he's commenting on thers. So
Okay.
May I
you,
share
Christy.
another thing of news that I saw
absolutely,
today?
yeah. Well, let me get the Billy Connolly thing out because I didn't get
Okay.
to finish
Oh,
that.
sorry,
so,
yeah.
No, so
Oh
Billy,
my god.
I'll sit my
my
PVR.
Facebook is on
No,
fire.
Billy Connolly, one of his friends. Let's see here. I actually have the screen caps and stuff from it. Was that it's Sir Michael Parkinson, who is a big guy, I guess, like in Scotland. Yeah, well, ironic, right? Basically, he was saying that he went to an awards dinner where Billy Connolly was at, and they've been best friends for years, kind of a thing. And Billy Connolly actually got an award that night, and he went over to congratulate him and like, "Hey, this is great." And Billy,
Wait, who won an award?
Billy Connolly won an
who went
award.
to? I wasn't. I was texting,
Okay, all right.
texting my mom's.
Okay, so pay attention. It was
I'm sorry.
So Billy Connolly's friend was at this awards dinner, and basically what it was that he went there to congratulate Billy, and Billy Billy had no idea who he was. His Parkinson's has taken.
Really?
Yeah, he is not doing well.
Oh my god.
That's
really sad to hear.
Cause the thing is that it's one of those things where it's like I know that like with that disease, like it's like you pretty much do nothing but go downhill, but it's just like with like he was saying with Michael J. Fox, like it's like he's been able to get enough treatment and stuff to be able to help him to kind of push it off a little bit, but in the same hand,
he's
it just
stable.
Yeah, but
Michael J. Fox is stable enough to
right,
and also wealthy enough, in my opinion.
Oh, extremely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Look at
he's still got all that
Magic Johnson, all that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, dude's got millions upon
Magic
millions.
Johnson has paid his way out of AIDS.
Well, exactly. Exactly.
that is the cure
He's
for
bought
AIDS.
his cure.
Pay
I mean,
for it.
what's that South Park episode where you inject money directly into your bloodstream? Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
You didn't watch South Park that much?
No, I
Jason.
didn't know. I was never against
Yeah.
it. I just never watched it.
It
much.
was.
Like,
you inject money directly into your bloodstream to
Right into
cure
your
AIDS.
vein. Just
Man.
like black tar
They
heroin.
would like put money, like cash, into a blender.
Yeah.
With water.
For sure.
And, like,
Oh my God.
blend it up
Liquefy
and then
it.
liquefy it and shoot it into
you
your
are
head.
like at that point. It's
And it
like
would
you
cure
are
your AIDS.
you are a full working debit machine.
Every time. Every time.
But no, that was I just couldn't believe that. I was like, because I mean that was before the Kyle Pavone thing, but it was just like when I saw that, I was just like, dude, I'm like, I am not ready for the day that Billy Connolly passes away. I'm like, I'm just not ready for that crap.
So he might deteriorate.
So can I share two things?
Yeah, go for it.
To
Yeah,
lighten-
yeah, we got that. Yeah,
lighten
go
the
for it.
subject.
Hey, actually, Dustin Griffin's watching.
Griff, what's up, bro?
Yo, what up,
Cage
Grip?
Fighter, what's up, buddy?
What up, Grip? What
Yeah,
up,
Griff.
Grip? What up?
What up?
Welcome to the Hangover podcast.
I'll
All
meet
right.
you. I'll meet you one day. Probably.
So, two things on my topic here. That was my shoe. That was my shoe, not a fart. Not a fart, guys.
Okay, one thing.
You could at least give us a 2-second warning. Like,
Really?
That was my shoe. All right. So
all right.
number one, Snoop Dogg just confirmed on Thursday, August 23rd of 2018. You guys are hearing it here first. Snoop Dogg just confirmed that he is releasing his first cookbook because his kitchen is always blazing.
Hell yeah!
That is his exact words, quote unquote. Snoop Dogg's kitchen
Is
is
always
blazing.
blazing.
God bless him.
Snoop Dogg really knows how to sell something.
Well,
he really does.
freaking
He
A,
sold
yeah.
Lil Dicky. You
The
guys hear Lil Dicky's new shit?
the title
He sold him. He
the
really
title of the cookbook, if I may,
did. Music nerd.
is From Crook to Cook. No joke. I've got it
my God, how
right here on my
Snoop Dogg's
phone.
new book is called From Crook
From
to Cook.
Crook to Cook.
From Crook to
Oh
Cook.
my God.
Basically, if you guys do not remember, Snoop Dogg Snoop Dogg got his culinary, quote unquote.
Oh yeah, he's
Bunny
a
quotes.
very good cook.
He got his culinary experience from his previous cellmate, Martha Stewart.
Oh yeah. Were they
So,
really cellmates?
Well,
You gotta be shitting me, dude.
yes.
You really,
Yes,
dude.
okay, so Snoop Dogg was in prison. Martha was in prison for the whole money embezzlement thing or whatever the fuck she did. And
For like, how long was she in prison?
I think it was like 6 months.
yeah,
6
months.
6 months.
And
Like-
like, dude, she had it good.
Well, no
That's the
shit.
problem. I mean,
You ever
dude.
watch Orange is the New Black?
Yeah.
That's why they make fun of Judith King, is because of Martha Stewart.
Hey,
She had
CJ,
her-
real quick. Somebody named Natasha Schaefer said, CJ, can you say something for me?
Oh, Natasha.
Hey, Natasha.
Hey, yeah, we have a lot of
Love you.
Rittman people in the
A
room
lot of
right now.
Rittmanites in here because of CJ and Jason Young. Holla.
Yo, what
High
up? There's
five.
Jason
Ooh.
Young.
I
Bring
just
it in.
high-fived a
CJ.
young brother, so.
Actually, everybody here lived in Rittman other
At
than me.
At one point.
Wait, really? You were never a Rittmanite?
Never.
You're
God
not,
bless you.
You're
Wadsworth
not that
my
low.
whole life.
You're not that low of
No,
trash.
literally, growing up as kids, if we were all like 10 years old, all these Rittmanites would hate me right now because I'm from Wadsworth.
Because you're a Wadsworth
yeah.
snub.
Wadsworthian. I'm a
Wadsworthian.
grizzly.
Okay.
Oh,
So
my God.
basically, on Orange is the New Black, Judy King was a culinary expert, lifestyle expert, this, that, and the other. and she got such special treatment in prison. People were pissed because she got her own dorm, basically a dorm instead of a cell, and it was just bad news bears, right?
That must be nice.
Right. Martha Stewart probably had the same exact fucking thing.
Oh, dude, she's Martha Stewart. Like, she could sue them
Snoop
when she gets
Dogg,
out.
Martha Stewart,
Getting out my
they
charger.
became homies, if you will. And they started their own cooking show, whatever the case is. So now he thinks he's a culinary expert, and his book is From Crook to Cook.
God bless him, man.
Right,
I love
and
that.
the one thing, like, everybody, did you see the meme where the kid's like, oh, this, Snoop Dogg's like cooking with Martha Stewart. Yeah, and he's acting all hard, acting like a gangster. Like, there, yeah, like, there's.
Hold on. Reese just said, I live inside my mind in Rittman. That's extremely accurate.
Every citizen feels you there, Reese.
Yes. Jonathan Bacon just said, that must be nice. It's still prison, Kyle. That's not a joke. I was in jail. That's
a story for.
I'm not going to get into that.
That's
tonight,
another
but-
podcast.
Yeah,
That's a long story.
That's a whole
All
other
I have to
podcast.
say
Kyle.
is two things: bologna sandwiches, Honey Nut Cheerios.
And I hope you die in fire. No, to this day, I still have.
What you get in
That's all you get. Like, dude, it's like
Jason's a known expert.
I've been there once.
Oh my God.
I've never even gotten I've gotten 2 speeding tickets. That's the most.
Yeah, and I
trouble
also
I've
had
ever-
I only had three detentions
I'm from
before I went to
Wadsworth.
jail. So it's
Sorry.
like it's like God, man, I just couldn't believe it. So Suzanne said hi, Kyle. Hi, Suzanne, how's it going? And and Natasha said belly button. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It must be relevant to you.
Oh,
She wants you
Brenna.
to say belly button.
Belly button.
Belly button. What does
Belly
that
button,
mean?
Brenna Grimes.
Is that a super inside joke?
It's a super
Really?
inside joke that I will not.
Hey, CJ, scoot this way.
I
Scoot.
feel uncomfortable on camera.
I know. I told you. I told.
Look at that.
Before we did this, I'm like,
We're the ghostly
it looks
trio.
really good on camera, but in real life, you're super uncomfortable
You're super,
in the position
super-
that you're in.
Yeah. What is it? Film is pain is temporary. Film is forever.
Yeah,
Right.
film is
That's- that-
so
that
you
is-
have
yeah.
to look good. Like,
Yeah.
we have to look good.
Yeah.
Like right now,
So
like
super long, inside, super inside
super
joke.
boring story that I'm gonna walk
Super
over right now.
boring story.
I'm not, hold on. I don't know whether or not it was Chrissy or Jeremy, but they just said don't drop the soap.
Aw. I saw that
Basically, I will
movie.
not repeat any of this story, but yes, belly button.
Go ahead with the
No,
belly button.
no, we cannot talk about the
No,
story.
go ahead. Honestly, everybody right now wants to know about the belly
I
button.
agree with him. I know the person and I respect them, and I do not want that story to be on public.
Yes,
so
I know both people. So
What,
no.
dude? Am I the only one who really wants to hear this
Yes,
story
we
right
will
now?
talk about this.
Reese-
off air.
Reese-
Comment
just-
below if you want to hear this story right
No.
now.
No, Reese just said, like, seriously, what the fuck is Snoop Dogg going to teach people how to cook?
Apparently, from what I've heard from inside sources, grits and collard
Inside
greens
sources.
and fried watermelon.
I mean,
Oh, God.
whatever he's learned in prison, I guess.
You know what?
Could be.
If
he
that's,
learned anything from prison, it was what, Kyle? Oatmeal and
No, it was
bologna?
Cheerios and
Toilet hooch?
No, all I can say,
Bury that shit so
did
for
he
men.
do
This is
that?
what I can say is that I won't get into the whole story on how I got there. I was wrongfully arrested, but what I can tell you for a fact is that when they gave us that little styrofoam container that was like our dinner, they gave us canned bread.
Everybody.
I swear to
Are you
God,
serious?
it is,
Every-
dude.
What
it
is canned bread?
Okay, have you seen SpongeBob? Remember when Squidward's all freaking out when he goes back to the home of like where all of the Squidwards are and stuff, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, they have canned bread!" And it's like they pop it up. It's like super soggy and stuff.
I
and it
thought
comes
that
out in
was a
tube.
joke.
No, it's really
Every
good.
criminal-
Are you
It's
serious?
like spotted.
Am I the only one?
It's like spotted dick,
really
yeah.
interested?
I wasn't trying to make
Yeah.
a joke or anything, but like I know what spotted dick is.
Yeah.
And
No, spotted dick is a real thing.
yeah, but I figured
Pause.
spotted dick is the same thing.
Yeah, pause. Does anybody like spotted dick?
Reese just said cannabis flavored everything. Referring to Snoop Dogg.
Pot.
Everything.
Yeah,
Right,
pot
pot
loaf, yeah.
loaf.
Everything.
So the second story I also heard.
Oh boy.
Well, not that I heard, that I saw. It's more of a meme, and I would really like some people to weigh in on this.
See, we're getting a little tipsy.
No.
He's stumbling.
I've been a Steelers fan my whole life. I have family in.
I'm a basketball fan.
Oh, God, here we go.
Hold on. I have family in Pittsburgh.
I don't
Chris
care about
Berkwin,
football.
if you're watching, holler.
Holla.
Secondly, though, I have made a commitment this year to be a fan of the Cleveland Browns.
What?
No, they
Yes.
did great the other night.
No.
They really did.
No.
You're saying regardless.
No, it's a whole new
Regardless,
team, whole new
I
coach.
am a fan of the Cleveland Browns for at least 1 year.
Yeah.
Me and my best friend Kyle Stipkovich, we had a
I
conversation.
know his sister Chrissy.
Chrissy, yeah,
Dude, I went to school with them.
With his wife.
yeah, Julie, fucking A,
Dude,
yeah.
I went to school with
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah. So here's the deal with Stip.
He was like the cool kid.
Stip is my best friend. I hope you're watching,
Dude,
Stip.
why am I just
Kyle
learning about
Clemens,
this?
actually, Kyle Clemens just started watching. What's up, bud? How's it going, man? Hope everything's going well.
Yo, what up?
Stip is
Welcome.
my best friend. Him and I had a very, very, very long conversation about this. I wanted to switch up teams this year. Yes, I've always been a lifelong fan of the Steelers. However,
Browns Nation, baby.
Hear me out.
This is
That was
controversial.
Reese, right?
This is controversial.
This is intense.
This is really controversial.
Here's the deal. I've always been a fan of Tyrod Taylor. As soon as he came to the Browns, I was like, fucking A, yes. Me and Stip had a long conversation. I said, dude, I want to switch up teams. I don't know who to root for that I'm not a front runner, right? He says, root for the Browns. You're never a front runner for the Browns. I said, okay, but hold on. They're fucking stacked. Baker Mayfield, Tyrod Taylor, Hyde, all these Jarvis Landry from Miami. They're huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they do great, and I am publicly a Browns fan,
Yeah.
I'm a fucking front runner.
Honestly, this
Yeah.
might be the year.
Stip
where-
says you'll never be a front runner with the Browns. so the funniest thing I've seen all week after the Browns win, because they won, if nobody watched, the most awkward, unusual score in I would say in my NFL history, they won 5-0.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
the fuck do you win 5-0?
I don't know, but at least
So-
it was a win.
The meme,
Well, to me, honestly, it was a win.
The meme that I saw online says, at week 6, this is the Browns schedule, and it put Philly's score in front of the Browns, so it said 0-5. That's my.
Yeah.
Those are my. Only
I don't
two
know
things.
how the hell you do that.
Kyle
but-
Clemens just said Cleveland is where dreams come to die. Let's see. Reese just said, he said, my whole effing family likes the Steelers and they drive me effing nuts with that crap. Kyle knows who the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, no names mentioned.
No, and Kyle just said after he did the whole dreams come to die thing, he said, which is why I'm still here because fuck my dreams.
Really.
I can't talk to people that still have hope. Like I can't do it.
Right.
Like it's just like
No, like, have you guys ever seen that meme video? It's like Cleveland.
Oh, Mike Pope Jr.?
Yeah, it's like
you can pee if you want to.
There was
It's
some,
fine.
I'm gonna take a
CJ, you can-
momentarily pause.
You're
I'll be
like
right back.
he's a
Yeah,
lady.
we're gonna stop.
CJ,
We're gonna,
CJ,
hold on. We're
CJ
gonna
has to
stop
pee.
everything.
No, don't stop
And you?
on my behalf.
Okay, no, I'm kidding.
Okay, good.
Yeah, just
We're gonna stop everything
right now.
Right
We're
now.
gonna stop.
It's like
Yeah,
we're a
stopping.
little off center now.
We're
I feel like it's
stopping.
You know, but
no,
so
anyways, that video, Cleveland, and there's like some guy like riding a bicycle by, and like this guy has at least 3 DUIs. Cleveland.
Oh my God.
The city's a comedy based on LeBron James.
Yeah,
And then they end with, at least we're not Detroit.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
At least we're not Detroit.
Yeah, that's what
We're
Kyle,
not Detroit.
Kyle just said that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I
I
love
have a
that.
shirt that says at least we're not Detroit.
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
It's perfect.
Oh my gosh. This is good, man. I like this stuff. I'm not
This is great.
I'm not a sports fan by any means, but the thing is that like I still can understand Brown's humor because even like with the
I love sports ball.
well, it's like the Big Chuck and Little John sketch where you see Satan in hell with all of his minions and they're like talking or whatever, and then it starts snowing. And they're like, "What the hell's going on?" And Satan goes, "Oh, I guess the Browns won the Super Bowl." It's like, whoa, hello. It's one of those things where it's like
drop my microphone.
We know we suck. Like it's just and that's I think it was even John Caparulo even said it where he's like, I've been a Browns fan my whole life, and the crowd was like, hoo, hoo, hoo. And he's like, yeah, that's why I'm a comic, and I'm not happy. Like it's
we've been
and that's when I started my eating disorder.
Yeah, we have been the laughing stock of football for so many years, and we finally win a game the other night, literally the other night.
Oh, give it to them, they're damaged people. Like,
Yo, you're fine, CJ. You can grab one of my beers. I brought Paps over, and it's like the first time he's ever had Paps. Shout out to Paps.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Shout out to Paps.
Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see. Brian's watching and Mary's watching. Let's see. What's up, guys?
Hey, Mary.
How's it going? No.
Hey,
I don't know you, Mary.
Hey, Kyle.
Kyle Clemens.
I'm sorry, I have bad eyes. Hey, Brian.
We couldn't tell from the glasses that you have bad eyes.
Bud Light has the locked refrigerators all over Cleveland. So when the Browns win their first game this season, which I'm sorry, the Browns are going to go 8-8 this year. Go Browns.
Go Browns.
I have a feeling wild card or playoffs. I'm right there with you, Chris.
Yeah.
Steelers fan for long time.
Long time.
But as soon as the Browns win their first game, those coolers or those refrigerators become unlocked and they're free.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
This is like an achievement on Call of Duty.
Yeah,
where it's like
free beer, dude.
Something happens.
Will they win?
And I guarantee you, though, there will be fights over free Bud Light.
Right.
Absolutely.
No. Cleveland. Beer. Remember last time when we won the basketball playoffs? No one got hurt. There was a gunshot. It was on the other side of Cleveland. It was on East Cleveland.
Yeah.
No,
not relevant.
It wasn't there. Not relevant. Yeah. Don't say anything. Okay, but it was great. All we did was climb lampposts. That's it. That's all we did. Like we were celebrating.
Here's my question:
What?
Can Bud Light not legally do this? Because I know Bud Light can do whatever the fuck they want.
Oh, dude, if I was 16 years old, fuck yeah, I'd be waiting by that thing.
No. Here's my thing. In Ohio, you pay tax. Mm-hmm. On three things for sure. You pay tax on fucking almost anything.
Oh, yeah.
But three things for sure. Gas for your vehicle.
Yes.
Right.
Cigarettes for your addiction.
Yeah.
And alcohol.
Yeah.
Who the fuck pays for taxes on this shit? That's a lot of fucking Bud Light. They will win
might
one
be
game.
Covering it. They might just
There's
cover
no way.
it.
There's no way.
Honestly,
it's a promotional thing.
Yeah, it's I mean, dude, we're talking about Bud Light right now.
The thing is that it's
we are right now.
Dude, they have so much stock
they
put into that company.
Kanye West on us right now. They got us talking about Kanye West.
They trapped us.
And Kanye West is such a genius. We started talking about...
He's a motherfucking lyrical genius.
No, he's just a genius.
Dude, I did... we actually...
I'm
we
talking about
talked about
Kanye
Kanye
West.
No, we talked about Kanye West the last time, and I don't know if you saw it or not, but
you compare him to anything.
So you're talking out of... This is our fourth podcast, or your fourth podcast?
Fourth, yeah, your first, our fourth, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
My first, holla. Your fourth.
Holla.
And you mean, so far, 50% of your podcasts
have been about
have
Kanye West.
included Kanye West.
I know.
You're fucking...
No.
Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Kanye West.
I'm a huge fan of Kanye's old stuff. His new shit is jacked.
No. He wrote a whole bop about you. He did. He wrote a whole bop. I miss the old Kanye. I don't like the new Kanye. That song? Dude, he wrote a whole bop about you.
I know nothing about this.
He wrote a whole trill-ass bop about you.
Cool. Then I should be rich.
He's a genius, dude.
Pay me loyalties, bitch.
Yeah. The thing is, what we said last time was that Kanye West said something at.
I'd love royalties.
Reese just said podcast virgin. So we popped your cherry. You're good to go.
Reese,
hey, shout out to the band Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Oops.
We're gonna move on. What it was that he basically I can't remember where he said it, but Kanye West made the statement that he was the greatest living rock star that's ever lived ever.
Yeah, one of his concerts, and then Corey Taylor fucked him over.
Yeah. Corey Taylor ripped him
that is false.
Raped him.
He is not the greatest living rock star ever.
Of course.
Do I think he's a business tycoon and a genius?
No, it's
yes.
not. It's
people are buying his shoes that cost $5,000. That all they are is a fucking pair of Reeboks that are spray painted gray.
You know, one of the best pair of shoes I bought.
What?
Okay,
Red Wings.
No.
Shout out.
Back in when I was in high school, freshman especially, 8th grade and freshman, I was what was considered a wigger, quote unquote.
Oh boy.
Babe and Apes.
Tread carefully.
Babe and Apes, is that how you pronounce it?
What is it?
Bapes.
Bapes.
He got him some bathing apes.
No. Bapes. Okay.
Babes.
I had a pair of Sperry's.
Sperry's.
From exactly. Nobody knows what
that is.
I was straight up like Norwegian death metal my whole
from
life.
the New York Knicks.
It really was.
Stephon Marbury, point guard, New York Knicks.
Okay, now I'm following you.
Okay.
You're talking about like
I'm still in the dark.
I don't know
I have no
anything
idea.
about Sperry's, but I know about the Knicks.
Okay, Stephon Marbury, we got you. So he had this shoe line.
Reese just said he must have been eating out of Snoop Dogg's cookbook when he said that.
Said what, Reese? Say it to my face. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, sorry, you were saying. Sorry.
I get that.
Stephon Marbury released this shoe, and I cannot for the life of me think of what store, but basically it brand new clothes, and it was like collegiate apparel, pro apparel, all this shit. And he released. No, I can't think of the name of the store.
FUBU. I actually had a pink
By
FUBU
us, fuck
sweatshirt
you.
when I was
I cannot think
in
of
middle
the name.
school.
But he released his Sperry's, Stephon Marbury, Sperry's.
Yeah.
He released this shoe to this store
I didn't know he released.
exclusively.
I like the sport,
Dude, they were like shiny shoes, red, white, and black. They were. I did have a pair of Sperry's, similar
apparently,
similar to
Apparently.
Kanye West's.
they were the shit.
Okay, well, here's the thing: is that
similar
people.
to Kanye West.
Well, here, people. Okay, so you
Dude,
have made.
But they were $25.
No, so you've made the statement of saying that okay, people are buying the shit and they're still using it or whatever, and it's like they're making a crap load of money. Yet Nickelback gets shit on so much, but they're like a multi-platinum
No, the
band.
thing is,
like
no,
it's like that's. See,
okay.
I'm like, it's just like, dude, like it's
I
like.
can explain Nickelback right now.
Do it, Dan.
I'm-
Drop it.
I'm really curious about this.
Drop that mic, bro.
What had happened?
What had happened was you see.
What happened with Nickelback? I will explain what happened to Nickelback because he can talk about sports all day. I can follow him a little bit, but when it comes to music, you're in my town now, bitch.
You're in my world.
You're in my world now.
Drop that mic, bro.
Yeah, not yet. Okay, what happened to Nickelback was their debut album came out in the late 90s. It fit the late 90s.
Yep.
It did. Okay, so they waited a little bit of time.
Preach it.
Their second album came out that had
We have in church. Go to preach it.
that is that your hand on my girlfriend, that song. And like just the hard
Next
rock
Contestant.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Next Contestant.
Preach it.
Yeah. So they put out all this hard ass shit and it sounded great and everybody loved Nickelback. If you guys remember. Anybody our age or older, everybody loved Nickelback when that album came out. I
Right.
think it was Silver Side Up.
No, dude, that Silver Side Up was what How You Remind Me was on. Then they had The Long Road. Then they had
The
All
Long
the Right.
Road.
Yeah,
that's
and then
okay. That's the album I'm talking-
next Contestant was on All the Right Reasons, which was after
All
that.
the Right Reasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Silver Side Up was their first one. All the Right Reasons. Okay. There was like 2 kind of slow songs on that album.
Yeah.
I remember.
Photograph.
But most of the
That was our
time.
8th grade
Yeah.
fucking dance.
But the thing
Yep.
is, I've explained this to a lot of people, and it's how you set up an album. They did hard ass shit. The last 2 songs on that album were slow songs, and then their next full album was slow
Bitch
ass
songs.
shit.
Oh, slow. I
Bitch
thought you said
ass,
bitch. Okay,
yeah,
thank
bitch
you.
ass,
Yep.
slow ass songs, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, these dudes aren't legit at all.
Right.
Like, that's what everybody thought back then.
Well, the thing is that you're only basing it off their singles.
I know, but the real music fans bought their album, listened to the whole album, and were anticipating
every
the next
song.
Yeah.
I will never forget going to the Rittman Rec Center and the swimming in the pool and the of course I said I'll never remember or never forget, and now I can't remember. They're like one of their most iconic songs was always playing as soon as I got in the motherfucking pool. Every song, and I can't remember it now.
Your pool time was ruined.
Right, but no, it was every time I got in. It was a fucking Nickelback song. And that was when I was in middle school, 5th grade, 6th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, always. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as I hit freshman, I'm like, they fucking suck. This whole album.
We followed the album. Like, what I care about is the album. When you set up an album and you're a musician, when you set up an album, it has to tell a story. And then you have to anticipate people. Well, I mean, most albums do.
Remember?
Like, there's a theme.
Day to Remember?
Theme. Huh?
A Day to Remember?
A Day to Remember. Well, I mean, that's a different kind of band.
Well, I know, but they don't tell a story.
No, not really.
They don't tell a story.
There is like an overall theme. Like when if you looked at all like A Day to Remember, if you look at like their lyrics, like of 3 songs in a row, there will be a common thing, whether it be a girl or a time.
Well, it's like Homesick. They wrote Homesick on the literally because it was like they wrote a lot of it on the road, and they were just like some of the lyrics in Homesick was like, "Hey mom, I wrote you some slow songs, and tell dad I'm just fine." It's like they had like it did have that overbearing theme,
and you can
not so much of a story, a theme that it went with.
There's always a theme, and some bands like I mean, like I said, I'm way into like. My wife walked into the living room. Like she gets off work like after me, so I'm sitting in the living room. I'm playing like Fallout or something. The TV is muted, and I'm playing like my phone Bluetooth to my speaker, and I'm blaring like Opeth's new album, like just fucking Norwegian fucking death metal, and the whole album. And I'll play the whole. I'll play the whole album, or like
Squizcar in that band?
Or I'll play Squizcar.
Yeah.
Your talkies. I don't know how to go over here to play the guitar, son. So go there as well.
And I like the crank
I prefer my face. Hold on,
hey guys,
I'd rather shut off my ding dong than admit booze and food.
We just transitioned into all of us playing parts of Metalocalypse. That was one of the greatest shows that it was ever created.
What you're saying is Snoop Dogg's new cookbook's really about bologna sandwiches.
Where's that cocaine? No, Nickelback.
Hey, guys, your guitar sounds a little flat. Can you?
Son of a bitch! My guitar's not. Fuck you.
No, it does sound a little bit flat.
The fact that all of them
went to sound a little bit flat.
Yeah. But the best thing about actually, I didn't even know that was even a thing until a friend of mine was like, "Dude, you need to watch awesome. Listen to it." And it's like the ending of one of their albums, and it's called "Death Clock Gets in Tune." Yeah. And Switzcar is trying to tune it. It's all audio, and they just and it's Switzcar's playing his Explorer, and the producer comes over and he's just like, "Hey, guy, Switzcar, your guitar's a little flat." What's that? What? Your guitar sounds a little flat.
Your guitar's a little flat.
And they keep busting one string after another, and he's like, "Oh, I'm out of tunes."
Son of a bitch, get this thing in tune.
It's just and like Nathan's the one that wants Nathan's explosions.
Right.
It's like they bust every string except for the last 2, and the producer like every time they go into the studio, it's always like, hold on a second, I'm coming in here. Okay, I'm in here now. Okay,
because it's all audio. No, there's another one like that. It's called MC Chris is dead. It's like an older one. And he's like, MC Chris. He did all the music for like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. But he's like, he becomes a zombie, and he's like he walks in the door. He's like, okay, I'm in your room right now. Hey, what's up, MC Chris? You look like a zombie. He's like, I am a zombie. Blah! I just threw up all over you. He's like, oh, obviously it's in my eyeballs, it's in my mouth. Like, he just explains everything, and it's so funny.
Dude, the only
Everybody
show
look up MC Chris is dead after this. It's so funny.
The only show I ever saw use that to its advantage was Adventure Time. Because
Making pancakes.
No, because the lemon grab basically took over the entire like castle or whatever, and there were people that were trying to escape. And like, mind you can't see anything that's happening on the inside. This little lemon dude escapes over like an Alcatraz wall, and he's running, and this hawk comes down and grabs him, drops him into Lemon Grab's room, and all you hear is, "I'm going to eat you." I did it!
Do you have no
Adventure
idea
Time
how many
is-
times I've watched the two shows, Adventure Time and Gumball.
Oh,
Living
God.
with the
Dude,
three-
those shows go hard.
Dude, I don't know why
They
they're
do go
wasting that
hard.
material on kids. It is so perfect.
Dude, I don't know.
Some of it's very adult.
Very. Like,
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
adult. Like, it's like, oh my God.
Okay, so back real quick here.
Okay.
Real quick, and then you can have the floor, Daniel.
Yeah, no, I have
My
a
favorite
suggestion.
thing about William Murderface from Metalocalypse
William Murderface.
is his goddamn gap tooth.
Oh, and it matches his mustache.
Yes, the gap.
It does.
The gap matches.
Because he has the Post Malone does not.
Hey,
Yeah,
John is
mustache.
watching. John was actually my boss at Big
Here's-
Lots.
here's
What's
bud?
up, John?
How's
My
it going,
brother's
man?
name
Can
is
I
John.
attempt?
Yeah,
to
go for
show
it. Yeah,
this?
yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. We can look at
So-
William Murderface.
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 how he
See,
talks.
If you cannot see, William Murderface when he talks like this, and his gap is perfectly in line with the goddamn mustache.
He'd rather cut off his ding dong than admit booze isn't food.
So get this. So get the shit in line.
Oh my gosh.
He's my all-time favorite. I don't care.
That's-
Nathan Explosion, whatever. Everybody, Squiscar.
Nathan Explosion.
John just said, "Sup, fellas? Hey, man.
Hey,
I hope
what's
everything's
up,
going
John?
well."
We're 45 seconds behind. We're getting
We are.
better.
We are.
We
So-
are getting better.
Yeah.
Be patient, goddammit.
As soon as Facebook fixes all their stuff.
Yeah, fucking Facebook.
Yeah. What's
Mark
up, Mark?
Zuckerberg.
What's up, Mark?
Fuck you,
What,
Mark.
What up, Mark?
Mark.
Make your shit work,
Zuckerberg?
Who the hell is Mark?
CEO of
Mark
Facebook, dog.
Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. He's Mark Zuckerberg.
It's fine. Hey, that's great. It's awesome. I love Facebook. Whatever. It's like
the goddamn CEO.
Wait. What did you say? What did you say?
I said you don't want to come in after you as a lizard person.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Now he's gonna
Lizard
cancel
people.
this
Illuminati.
That is the next thing we're going to talk about is lizard people. Lizard people. Okay, have you guys seen the video of
Talk amongst yourselves.
have you seen the video of Justin Bieber when he was arrested or whatever, and he's on trial, and
No.
then he blinks his eyes and they turn reptilian, and then he blinks his and
Photoshop.
Now here's the thing.
Dude,
Somebody,
you're an editor.
No, somebody. No, I'm not. I haven't reviewed it.
this
You do this.
What I am saying is that if Justin Bieber is a lizard person, I would not be shocked.
Same with Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
When
Mark Zuckerberg.
He was
Mark-
on the Congress trial or whatever. They were talking to him. He was real pale faced. His eyes, like he blinked a lot.
Hashtag C-SPAN.
Yeah, no. Exactly. Like,
Dude, I would, because there's a lot of I don't buy
I'm
into
gonna
all
grab
the
another beer.
I don't buy into all the conspiracy. Thank you, Jason. You're awesome.
Jason, you're my best friend.
No. Here's the thing is that it's like I don't buy into the whole conspiracy theory stuff, but however, it's still one of those things where it's like if it did, you don't have to be quiet.
Dude,
you can talk.
you
It's
can
okay.
have
Okay, Jason, can you grab me one more spare?
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 Chris said.
What's a spare?
Not Chris.
Reese just said Gorgathon knows much about the lizard people.
Gorgathon.
I am Gorgathon, son of Aurelion, born in the land of Torg.
Yeah.
What?
The red blueberry and then like a bumbleberry.
I'll try a
There's no
blueberry.
paps left?
No.
Leave the
How is
bumbleberry
there- how is there no
because
paps
that's
left?
the wife. So leave
No,
that one.
wait. What's
Christy.
there's no paps left at all? Like none? I brought like 6.
No, you didn't.
There was only 2 in there when I looked in there.
Yeah, there's 1,
What?
2. He
Yeah.
had 1. You had 1.
No way.
So 4.
I was wrong.
We're dry.
There's vodka.
Okay.
Vodka. Dan will take a vodka.
No, I'll drink another Guinness. And
Reese just said check out the 80s mini. He said check out the 80s classic miniseries V. I don't know what that is. It's the 80s classic miniseries V. I have no idea what that is.
Check out the 80s classic 5. Ashley was good.
Ashley
I don't know what Justin Bieber is, but I love him. My wife just said, I love Justin Bieber.
If he is a lizard person, like I said, I would not be shocked.
If you guys wonder like what my wife sounds like, the last comment was, I don't know what Justin Bieber is, but I love him. That's what she sounds like.
I don't know.
That is nothing.
I love him so much.
I don't care what he is.
I don't care what he
still
is.
love him.
But I love him.
But Reese just said it's all about the
no more
alien lizard
blueberry.
people.
Vodka.
It's all about the alien lizard people.
Lizard people.
Yeah, they're not just they're
Those people are crazy.
The thing is that they're not just lizard people; they're aliens.
Thanks, Jason. Love you so much.
I actually heard somebody once say that they said that Area 51 is just a cover up for Area 52 and 53.
Yeah. Just like there's like no actual money in Fort Knox.
No, there's not.
Or there's no gold.
No.
Like absolutely none.
There's nothing.
Yeah, it's just we're distracted.
There's
by
nothing
it.
there. It's
Yeah,
just
there's
it's a
nothing.
fort, and it's just
been heard before that there's nothing there.
Did you guys get into conspiracies
Fort
and
Knox.
stuff like that?
yeah. It's a what the
I
thing.
watch it when I'm trying to sleep.
I'm willing to listen to it, but the thing is that like when it comes to conspiracy theories, like I'm able to take it for what it is. That some of them are people that just have too much time on the internet. However, there are some where it's like, dude, like it's like
Wait,
wait, what? What's
going on off camera right now?
Me and Ashley
Yeah.
are talking. There's that much vodka.
And I'm trying to say there's not any
And
left.
she's trying to get your attention, and I'm saying, there's no fucking vodka!
Okay,
There's not enough.
Apparently, we've ran out of vodka. So.
Okay, Pauly Shore. When he comes into the room and he's like, "Hey, excuse me, do you have a screwdriver?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm all out of vodka." No, I need a screwdriver. Eric Canfield's watching.
It's okay, buddy.
What's up, brother?
Eric Canfield's my dude. Hi, Eric. I love you.
Hold on.
That's Jason Young.
Hold on. Ponytail. I have not worked with you in a month, and I will say I miss you
Ponytail?
and Eric Weber. Hi, Ponytail.
Ponytail.
He gets it.
He understands.
Is this another inside joke I'm not allowed to know about?
Eric's got really long hair.
we are going to limit the inside jokes to 3
like,
per
really?
episode.
Like,
You get
there's
3.
so much like interesting shit.
You get
that, like,
3,
gets
and that's
mentioned.
1 more
Yeah.
than you should get. It's like-
Okay, as far as like inside jokes, because like you'll say something like, "Hey, Rocket Penis, good to see ya." Wait, why do you call him Rocket Penis? Nope, can't say that. What the hell, dude? Like, I want to know why.
Okay.
Why do you call Eric Weber Rocket Penis?
Dude, we're blowing up right now, man. Dude, no, we're blowing up right now. We got a bunch of people that are watching now.
We do not
This is
call
awesome.
Eric Weber Rocket Penis. Eric Weber would be Captain Warm Beer.
Yeah, I heard that story.
Okay.
You told that story.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's great. I heard that
This
story.
is simple. Are you ready?
There was the belly button I can't know about.
No, that you cannot know about.
Okay, that,
No.
You cannot know
that's,
about belly
that's
button.
shitty.
That's one.
Like, that's
No,
really shitty.
No, you
Yeah,
just
well-
said 3 per episode, right?
You get one.
Okay.
This is
One.
this-
One more inside
No,
joke.
there have been there's been 2 so far.
Okay. Yeah.
Why does he get 3?
Wait. What would have been 3?
People are interested in these.
Eric-
So I don't think you should.
No.
Three.
No.
Canfield's watching right now.
No. There's 3 unknown, right?
Okay.
Okay. Eric Weber, that was known. He's Captain Warm Beer. Not Captain Red Beard, Warm Beer.
Warm beer. Yeah.
Okay. Eric Canfield, you ready? I call him Ponytail. So does John Doyne. So does everybody else that works at the last dealership I worked at. Do you know why they call Eric Canfield Ponytail?
Ponytail.
Because he has a motherfucking ponytail. That's easy.
Oh,
That's not an
I thought
inside
it was
joke.
like his ass was hairier and you could
No.
like put it.
Eric Canfield's got a great ass.
So
Say that again. Put that mic near Jason Young.
I said Eric Canfield has a great ass.
Jason
Yeah,
Young
really
just
has a great
confirmed.
ass.
You have heard it here officially at the
you heard
Hangover
it here
podcast.
first. Eric Canfield
Eric
has a great
Canfield
ass.
has a wonderful ass.
Is he watching right now? I
I
don't
kind
think.
of I liken
Yeah,
I
he
liken
is. Apparently, yeah. Eric
Asshole of
Canfield.
the year.
Eric Canfield. My name is Dan Kosas, and you have a great ass.
this is
It's
how
been voted twice here. I say that you do, and Kyle.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I will say. I'm not saying he has a great ass. However, if he asked me to dance, I'd probably say yes.
Okay.
He's a beautiful man.
So
He's a beautiful man.
He's a beautiful man.
Yeah. He's a gorgeous man. So what was it? Somebody once, I think it was Chris posted, because like, first off, you guys need to know something. Chris and Jason are absolute savages on Facebook, just like with all the
identical twins.
I love it so much. But one of the things that I can't remember if it was him or Eric, or well, not my brother Eric, not Eric Canfield. I can't remember who made the meme, but it was a meme of Eric working on a car, like looking like this, and he was completely unprepared for. I don't know. Don't use it. I don't know if like what he was doing, but what he said was that it said he hates Nickelback and Pantera, but he dresses and looks just like them because he has the long hair. Dude, Chris is my spirit animal, dude. Like every time I see him, like, cause like I am a fan of Five Finger Death Punch, but that guy just rips them apart like it's just business, dude.
Honestly,
like, it's just like
I'm another Five Finger hater too.
I just told Jason. So, if you guys watching do not know, the Young Twins are so close.
Can we get Kyle a little bit like in frame? Just like slightly.
What, Kyle, you mean CJ?
Yeah, no. Jason.
No, it's
Jason, get over here, bro.
Well, I mean, we might have to move the camera a little bit. I mean,
okay.
I'll leave
just
Is this?
yeah. Okay.
The
other way. There we go.
All right, there we go. Okay, now we got everybody.
Too close to Kyle. Like I said, it'll be extremely
we
uncomfortable.
brothers, we don't give a fuck.
Okay, now there's four of us.
We slept together. It was fine.
And me and him are gonna share a mic.
Once before puberty, it did not count. Anyhow,
you weren't awake for the rest of them.
You can't fit another mic in here.
What?
Anyways,
no, we only have 3.
You can't fit another one.
If you guys watching do not know, the Young Twins are so close.
Young.
Everybody confuses. Are you Chris? Are you Jason? Are you Chris? Are you Jay? Everybody, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Right. They are literal
it's scary.
twins.
Like
I literally just
Are we all wearing
said,
black shirts? Oh my God, we're Twinkies.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I would
Twinkies.
say, how long ago, Jason? An hour ago? Half hour ago?
Yeah, something like that.
I said, so you're Jason, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So you're the one that blah, 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 blah. Yes. You're not the one that blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
I've heard some of those stories.
That about summarizes the Young Twins. They are so close together, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. In all honesty, we're kind of, I don't know, I hate to say it like this, but we're kind of sort of famous in Rittman because we're we're like the only twins that anybody really ever talks to.
Rittman famous, holla.
Well, no, because the thing is, especially like whenever Eric would, like, when he was living with us, like he would, like, go out like on a Friday or something. He's like, yeah, me and the twins are gonna go hang out. Like we're gonna go over to like
that's
whatever.
exactly. We were
and
always the twins.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it never clicked for me who you guys were until like a year ago. Yeah, like it just like I was like when I think it was actually at the New Year's party.
Yeah.
And then like when both of you were there and stuff, and I was just like, wait, the twin. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It all makes sense.
Oh my God, they are
like,
twins.
It's almost like, no joke, when somebody in Rittman, when somebody meets one of them, they're excited. When both of them,
we're almost on the level of Alcid, I guess.
No.
Alcid and Rittman. Shout out to Alcid and Rittman.
I love
God bless you, brother.
My dad drilled through his handlebars on his bike.
Yeah.
And put mirrors on them
for
him.
Well, here
He did.
I don't.
He did.
know.
It's a true story.
All I know about Alcid is motorcycle stuff.
Alcid's a sweetheart.
No, he's awesome.
He really is. He honestly is.
Motorcycle stuff.
Somewhat creepy, somewhat sweetheart, half and half, like Coffee Creamer. Anyhow,
I thought you were gonna say Arnold Palmer. Like it was like,
I love me and Arnold Palmer with vodka.
Here's the deal with the Young Twins. When somebody meets one of them, they're excited. Like me, I was excited tonight, and I'm like, "Oh, I met Jason!
Yeah.
Dude,
I met one of the
shit!"
Because he's from Redmond. They are celebrities.
No, Reese just said, "Holy crap! I really need to leave the house. 10 years, and I have no idea who you are."
You're not missing much. You're not missing much.
No, that's Jason
Here's
Young.
the deal with millennials, I should say then.
Oh God,
Reese.
here we go.
Oh God.
When one person meets one young twin, they're excited. When one person meets both young twins in the same room, it's like giddy anime schoolgirls, like, oh my god, they're both here.
You get that little sweat thing that shows up.
Hashtag teardrop.
God, it was so crazy too, because it's like, especially, I think there was actually a morning that I can't remember like why I was even up this early, because I don't get up before 7 o'clock, but it was super early in the morning. I went to stop, it was still stop and go, and I think I was grabbing like a pack of smokes and I was grabbing a coffee, and both of you guys came in. You guys just came off your shift, and I thought for sure that like you guys were like I don't know, like it was because I was so tired that like I hate the world when I'm up. Like it's like because I was only up for like about 10 minutes, and like I think it was either Chris or you with like, because I don't fucking know who it was, but it was just like because he was like, you're like, yeah man, there's this thing called No Man's Sky. It looks like it's really awesome. It's like got this whole like elaborate thing and stuff, and I was just
if
like,
you're really high, then you'll love that game.
I was like, okay, cool. I gotta go. Like, and I felt really bad about it. Like after a couple of days when I thought about it, and I was just like, dude, like I was a dick to them, like because I was so tired.
No, it's cool.
It's like I was just
in
like,
all honesty, like I'll get people like just I'll go to stop and go before work or after work,
right?
And like I'll get people, hey man, how's it going? I literally have no idea who the hell they are.
Just that famous.
It's
just like that,
And I get confused with my brother, and my brother's got it. Those of you that don't know my brother, he's got a big beard.
Yeah, that's the only way I can differentiate between you guys now is because you have the goatee.
He's got sleeves.
Yeah, he does have a.
Doesn't
honestly, I was just at a tattoo shop.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
What?
But doesn't Chris during I could be totally wrong. No Shave November is when you grow a beard. Doesn't he do the opposite and shave?
No, I think he shaves because he gets tired of it. But then
just coincidentally, it's November.
Right.
As soon as you shave it,
November is where he's like, I'm over it.
You regret it.
Right.
I'll suffer through the hot months, but when November hits, I'm over it.
Right. And then when he grows his beard, it's just out of pure. He doesn't feel like shaving.
Yeah,
but
Well, the thing is that some people like for instance, it's like you've got the type of beard that it's like you like.
I just got mine trimmed.
And that's the thing is that it's like I actually found the very first video, the very first video evidence of us ever like being in the same space. And it was during the Vine that we created where Brian was in the front and he was like, I am all that is man.
And I showed up right after work in my work truck. I'm wearing like a flannel shirt with nothing underneath, all unbuttoned.
Tattoos are showing everything and stuff. And like
I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? And they're like, oh,
like we knew each other like 20 seconds, and
I dug holes 24 hours a day.
Well, because my buddy Jackson from Texas just jumped on. He waved to us. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man?
What up,
good to see you on here.
All the way from Texas.
Honestly,
we go viral.
Honestly,
viral.
I'm loving like we're all in black shirts. We're all in frame.
I feel like I need to get a tattoo to fit in.
Comment below if you want to see this next time. If you want to see all of us
in black shirts,
all of us.
I'm down for this. This was my first.
This
podcast.
Is awesome.
Just throwing this out there. It's basically.
I was accidentally invited on.
Well, because the way
you love it.
Well, the way that I described it to CJ was I was just like, dude, like this is just a way for like people to kind of see like the conversations that happen behind the wall, where it's like this is enabling them to be a fly on the wall kind of a thing. Yeah. When we're just bullshitting and just having a good time.
You can come with us and hang out while we do it, but
and that's and it's just it's like we like to get people involved, and it's like it's just a lot of fun, man. It's good stuff, and it's I love it, man.
Who knows? Maybe one like next year we'll have like an actual studio and we'll have multiple cameras.
We need sponsors.
And we can like when CJ talks, it'll pan to him. When I talk, it'll pan to me. We'll have someone behind the scenes switching them.
That might be a little too Hollywood, though. I kind of like this.
No, I mean Joe Rogan does it. H3 does it.
So,
I mean, it's possible. That's fine.
Of course. I'm.
Did you make a mixed drink again, CJ?
Yes.
You made a mixed drink again?
I did.
Got another mixed drink.
This is vodka.
Welcome to the Hangover Podcast. This is where hangovers are born.
Hangover Podcast. This is where they're born.
I think me and Kyle are the only ones that are kind of
Reserved.
I'm good, dude. It's
reserved.
Yeah. You're not even living the
This
life.
is vodka and Mios.
Mios.
With some
Migos.
lemon juice.
Migos.
And that's the beginning of our new rap album. Look at this. Like,
No. Beginning of a rap album is always the tornado sign.
God,
it's Z1079. There's that tornado siren, and it's like the Academy.
The Academy.
Dude, honestly, my favorite new show, without a doubt, when I was growing up, was whenever, because like this was a time when Rittman cut bus funding, so nobody was able to take the bus unless if you were 2 miles away from school. So Mike would drive me, my stepdad would drive me to school every morning, and the only thing that would be on 106.9 was Bob and Tom.
Oh God,
dude, Bob and Tom was my favorite radio show ever.
French
I was
toast.
dude,
that was a good show.
Yeah, toast.
Oh no, Bob
Yeah,
and Tom was
toast.
great.
yeah, toast. Yeah, toast. That's it. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to my
dreams
moms.
right here in Rittman. We don't have a lot to look up to.
Yo, what up, moms?
The only two things we have to look up to is Yeah Toast, aka Bob and Tom's show, and the Young Twins.
What about-
we live in Rittman.
Well, the thing is,
What about A Real Recognize Real?
A Real Recognize Real sponsor. No, it's
A Real.
A Real. No, it's
He
I don't know
drinks
who you
Code
are, so hi.
Breezy.
Hold on. Brian just said the slate, but actually interesting. The slate was actually the one of the ideas that we had for actually having the fly on the wall conversations, because Film Riot, which was the show that I learned how to do all my stuff on, they actually had this kind of thing on there, and stuff where people would talk and everything. So it's like that was that was an awesome thing.
By the way, it is 11:06.
Okay,
I'm
great
just
for you.
waiting for a text from my wife saying, "Get the fuck home."
Do you have to like work in the morning?
No, I'm off on Sundays.
Do you have a kid?
I have two boys.
Oh, okay, so
one
you
is
do have to
3,
be
one
up.
is 1. By this time, they better be in bed.
Like me and my wife are probably gonna stay here tonight.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, like I'm not driving.
The thing with my one son, one of them, he is an asshole. Colton, he's no joke.
I know a grown man
All
named
right.
Colton who's
No
an
joke.
asshole.
I will yell at him, be like, "Dude, stop hitting your brother!" And Colton turns around, looks at me, and laughs. Okay,
I'm gonna go say hi to your wife, and
that's
I'm
the
gonna
problem
pee.
with Colton.
okay. Let's try to fish yourself out of it. So, okay. Wait, now we're bringing Jason in. There we
The
go.
problem.
We'll switch it up here.
Switch my seats.
We'll switch it up here.
There you go. Jason's stepping in. There we go. So that is
Welcome to the
Colton.
party, bro.
How's it going?
The problem with Corbin is honest to God the world's biggest sweetheart.
Right.
And when someone says he wouldn't hurt a fly, my 3-year-old son Corbin is legitimately 100% afraid of fucking flies. A fly landed on his plate about 2 months ago, and he broke down. He's like,
Right.
what the fuck? So, yeah, they both better be in bed, but I'm just waiting for a text saying, CJ, get the fuck home.
Right. Yeah, and you
Because Corbin has he's on the spectrum for autism, so he his sleep is so messed up. Like the other day, he woke up at 1:00 in the morning. He stayed awake from 1 until 10 a.m.
Wow.
And then my mother-in-law watched him.
that's
oh
crazy.
my God.
My
I couldn't even
mother-in-law watched
imagine
him
that.
and said, "Hey, this is his first nap of the week," and it was at 10 a.m.
He's
And
just,
then-
dude. He's just raring to go, man.
Oh
Like,
my
he's
God,
just-
yeah. And then he woke up and he's like, "Hey, blah, I'm here." But yeah, both.
Dude,
I have 2 little boys.
Dude, the thing is, it's like we're talking about like sleep schedule and stuff, dude. It's like when I was in college, man, like I was able to fully function on 2 hours of sleep a night, go to
sure.
class,
Yeah.
work.
For sure.
Well, now work as in I worked on campus, but it was still like one of those things where it was just like I didn't have a problem. I came home after my school year, slept 12 hours once because I was exhausted, and ever since then I have been screwed on my sleep schedule.
Dude, I do that. I do that like every other weekend because I have a son as well.
Okay.
And I get him every other weekend, and the weekends I don't get him, I will literally sleep Friday, Saturday, 12 hours.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that's just me catching up on
See-
2 weeks of lost sleep because I work so much.
Even when talking about like parenthood, whatever. When
went back in
Corbin,
I was waiting.
All right,
When,
here's Dan.
I wasn't gonna like.
oh no, you're good.
I want my shit back.
Keep talking. I got to refill the vape.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Jason was telling
when,
a story, so I didn't want to.
When Corbin, he's my
my
3-year-old.
brother's name is Corbin.
When he is up, raring to go, ready to go,
Yeah.
and he'll do his thing. Basically, as soon as he falls asleep, I know personally. So I work.
Easy.
You scared me.
We're okay.
I work
we're okay.
40. It takes me about 40 minutes to get to work. So I know that as soon as I get to work, it's boom right there, 8:15, 8:30. So I plan accordingly. Okay, 45 minutes before, blah 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 blah. I know. Okay, so if I fall asleep at 11,
What?
if I fall asleep at 11.
Oh, okay.
If I fall asleep at 11,
She's trying to get your attention, bro.
yeah, and hi, Christy.
She's trying to get your
Hold
attention.
on a second.
Love you.
If I fall asleep at 11,
Oh, look at all the hearts.
yeah, everybody's like laughing, but I have ADD, so like 4 people are talking in the background. You guys can't see that.
Now this is called show business.
Showbiz.
Showbiz,
Anywho,
without
I know
a doubt.
if I
So there's
fall asleep
always
at 11
something going
and
on
I
behind us.
wake up at like 5:45, 6 o'clock, I'm there. I'm good. I'm on schedule. I can function throughout the day.
Yeah.
And that's about it. So Chris was saying that, or sorry, Jason was saying that. See, young twins, get them confused.
The young twins.
He was saying like
Chris was
the
saying-
weekend that he has his boys or his boy.
Yeah.
He's like,
Atlas.
fuck, gotta wake up this time. The weekends he doesn't have his boy, he can sleep all weekend, right?
yeah.
It's a
Every
wonderful
weekend.
thing. Dude.
Actually, he's like
Everyone-
over at my house.
Oh,
Yeah, we're just over at Dan's. Me
Yeah.
and me and
There you go.
Atlas.
Yeah,
Hey,
both of
Atlas.
them. Yeah, both of them are at my house.
Shoot Dan, like,
Yeah, shooting me with finger guns.
No, your kid is actually one of the coolest kids I've ever met in my life. Like, it's just like the fact that it's
Yeah.
like he will like totally go with everything that you're like telling him to do, like on like Facebook and stuff. If like you're telling him like, hey, like tell him that he sucks, and it's just like he has no problem.
suck.
Just I love
no,
it. It's
well, unless I'm telling him to say a bad word.
Yeah, he won't.
well, right, yeah, right.
They're like,
Atlas, say fuck.
Yeah.
like, say fuck you. He'll be like, screw you.
Right. It's
I'm not saying it. Like usually it's
He's like, I'm not saying that.
it's usually it's a knock against me. Like I'll tell him, oh hey, show Dan what you got in your pocket. And it's the middle finger.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it, Daddy.
yeah.
You know.
It's
Here,
a thing,
real
man.
quick, my mom has been messaging. I wanted to give her a shout out. 45 seconds behind. She said, I'm late to the party, but I don't know what you're talking about. LOL. But yo.
Yo.
My mom said, yo. What? Yo, moms.
What up, moms?
What up, moms?
And Reese
Actually, I was talking about you today and about how you have anger problems.
Oh, that's great. Let's open up some therapy on the middle of the Hangover podcast.
Oh, no, she knows. She knows what I'm talking about.
You know, Reese just said 9 p.m. is my midnight now. Again, I'm old.
That's how it is on weekends
Yeah.
with my son.
Yeah,
At
dude.
9
It's,
p.m.
and the thing is too is it's like I saw the picture of somebody where it was like, you know, waking up after a night of drinking when you're 20, and it showed some guy like running on a beach and he's like super ripped and he's like, you know, really ambitious. And the next picture was like it was like waking up at when I'm 26 after drinking, and it's like just somebody like that's shriveled up like in bed, just all like I'm dying. Like
Yeah, like on your
it-
deathbed.
What's that guy from Lord of the Rings? The
Smeagol, yeah.
the precious.
Yeah.
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 But I know what you mean.
My mom just said, yo, moms.
Yo.
What up, moms? That's what, like, literally, that's how she wanted me to give her, like, a little bit of shout out right now. So, like, me and my brother John were, like, we're almost like twins, but, like, we don't look alike. But if you hear us, if you're in a dark room and I'm like, yo, and or like, hey, what's up, dude? You'll think it's either me or John. Like,
Well,
like
yeah, that's
we
not
we
easy to
literally
be
have,
distinguished between.
yeah,
at all.
like when with your eyes closed, we look completely different, but our voice is the exact same. So, but like we'll like our like she wanted me to give her a shout out tonight. So, hey, mom. What's up? So,
Actually,
like we always go like, "Yo, what up, moms?" Like whenever we see her, like, "What up, moms? You're my moms." So,
Can I,
what up, moms?
I just had to take a break real quick, but
I'm
can
drunk.
I make a quick
Are you?
Yeah, I'm very drunk. Yeah.
Are you really?
I'm extremely drunk.
It's up there. Like
You already know what it is.
You know what?
You know what it is.
black and yellow, black and yellow.
Where's that air horn? Dude, before this,
We need to get a button system that we can create sound effects
why don't we have a soundboard?
So
because we're poor.
Dude, Roseanne, that interview.
hashtag sponsor us.
Yeah, why do we have a soundboard?
So-
I want Roseanne, everything Roseanne has ever said.
This was my basic thing here before I step out for another break. Is
CJ's a basic bitch.
I'm a basic bitch.
He's bougie as
pumpkin
fuck.
spice lattes.
Get your
bougie,
leggings out.
bougie as
Leggings
fuck.
and Uggs.
Yoga
My
pants.
Leggings
Uggs,
and Uggs.
yoga pants.
Your North
I
Face
wear
jacket.
yoga pants and leggings 24/7, bitches.
Them bitches do look good in them North Face jackets, though.
It depends.
Soft shell jackets? Are you fucking
not,
kidding?
Not depends.
Anyhow,
North Face.
wait. Time out. Time out. Real quick. Pause. Pause from everybody.
Pause. Gay.
Pause. Can I place in
Place an order
for
cog.
address a real serious issue here?
Oh,
Kyle
wow.
Wright
Wow, okay.
probably has one of the best wives and coolest wives in the world.
Yeah.
And so does Dan Kosis. The reason why
Yeah.
they are
Correct.
both making a beer run right now.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And true story, like literally behind the camera, Ashley was silently yelling at Dan, saying,
Yeah.
"Give me mother effing money," making a beer run.
Yeah.
And they left.
Yep.
I give her my keys to get into the house.
If you don't remember,
and money.
about five minutes ago, I stepped out of frame and I was like waving. I text Christy and I said, "Hey, I was trying to get your attention." She said, "I thought you were yelling at me for talking." I said, "No.
No.
Why would you think
Is it
that?"
literally? Is it the first time Christy's ever been behind the camera while we do this kind of thing? Seriously, she knows exactly what's going
This
on.
is the
I'm
norm.
Why would we yell at her?
I step out of frame.
We would
and
use
I'm
it as something to
I'm
talk
waving
about.
my arm like, "Hey," snapping my fingers, all this stuff. She goes,
stop it.
"I thought you were
Stop
yelling
it.
at me."
Okay. All
And I
right.
said, "No." She says, "Okay, what's up?" I said, "I was going to give you my card." She said, "Oh, what kind of alcohol do you want?" You guys have the best wives ever.
Yeah, we do.
So-
props up, man.
Yeah,
Real
props.
quick,
Yeah,
Got it.
hashtag
both of us.
pause,
Hell
hashtag
yeah.
no homo.
You didn't mention your
whatever.
wife at all
I'm gonna
during
step
that.
outside with one of the young brothers, no homo. So,
So you're just
you guys,
you're gonna leave me at that when
Yeah.
I'm like, you didn't mention your wife at all during that.
My wife is awesome too. She
Oh,
is.
there it is.
She is letting me stay here. Oh, Jason already took his pants off.
I can
No
see
homo.
it. I can see
Pause.
his dong. He has a Magnum
his
dong.
thong is right out.
It looks like a snake.
He
I
has
don't know.
yeah, dude. Me and Jason are in the Platinum Club. That's an inside joke.
That's
for me.
what they mean.
Ding. Number one.
You get two more.
Yep, one Platinum Club.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Anybody here, comment below if you want to know what the Platinum Club is.
Pause. This is what everybody is talking about when they say banana boat. Damn. Anyhow, so it is 11:17.
That's okay.
11:17 p.m. and my wife is still letting me be here. Cassie Wright, you are a phenomenal woman.
Cassie.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Cassie,
Seriously.
you're a
God bless
wonderful
you.
woman. I want to let you know that nothing is going to happen to him, and he will be home safe.
Absolutely.
And we need him tonight because he's probably going to become another permanent. He just walked out. Okay, we can talk about
we can say
something.
whatever we want now.
Yeah, no, he's really gonna. I'm liking this. Can you guys comment below if you guys? Oh, Mike Heston, what's up? Yo, beer run.
That
Yo,
wasn't-
Mike Heston. I know you.
Reese just commented below.
Below. Comment below. Yeah, thank you.
God bless you.
You're the first person who's ever done that. You know how long I've been waiting for someone to do that? Seriously. But yeah, no, actually, I like how this is going.
Yeah.
Like before this, me and Kyle were like setting it up. And actually, the way we're sitting right now was just a suggestion from me.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe this might work. I don't know. Because last time, I got a few comments about lighting. People couldn't see us. And
Well, yeah, and the thing is that if there's a way, if we could live stream off of a DSLR, I would love that. But it's just, it's until we get a really HD, webcam that we can do something with. It's just, he said below again. It's Reese, I love you, man. Reese is actually, I need to say something right now. Reese is the guy that we were at a bonfire at Reese's place, all right?
Yeah.
And I left to pull some money out because I can't remember why, but the place I was going to only took cash, and I think I was getting like cigarettes or beer or food or whatever. And he said
were you going to the county line? Hashtag Rittman.
Well, because I was walking there. It was that close. And I was with one of my friends from out of state, and she was like visiting and stuff. And I was like, yeah, like we'll just walk down, we'll grab some stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And from the distance, all I hear is, "Don't let them steal your debit card." And
steal your debit card.
And then one of my other friends said, "Bro, he has a debit card." Or no. He said, "No, sorry. Let me restart." He said, "Don't let them steal your cash." To which he said, "Dude, he has a debit card." And to which Reese went, "Oh, don't give him your PIN number."
What?
I'm stepping in for Kyle's seat.
Or for CJ's seat.
CJ's seat.
No, it just goes right along with what I was just saying.
Yeah.
Right, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We want you guys to be a part of this.
Hi,
Awesome.
Jason. Yes, no, like permanent. Comment below. Don't comment below. Comment below if you would like Jason and CJ
To be reoccurring.
to be reoccurring and become a solid part.
Reese just said, "I remember, dude." That lives in my memory still to this day.
Yeah.
That was the night too. Actually, it was
CJ's outside dancing.
It was that was the night
Reese
that
said I'm that kind of guy.
no, because that was the night. It was Halloween, so he was like covered in
he just said I do voices.
I do voices. Yes, dude. That was the whole Gorgathon thing, dude. He was a part of like D&D and stuff. His character was named Gorgathon.
Nice.
He would break into this whole like character thing out of nowhere and would just be like, "I am Gorgathon, son of Aurelion, born in the land of Torg." And like I thought that was going to be the end of it.
I'm in. Reese just said I'm in.
We want you, brother.
And CJ Red said cheers. To what we just said about both of them.
Absolutely.
That'd be awesome. I don't do anything anyway.
The thing is, we're sitting around
every Saturday or Sunday.
Right. We're sitting around this fire, and like he was wearing a mask, so he had like a bunch of like black makeup on because it was it was Halloween, and he had a fire poker, and the whole time he was in character all night, and he was just and I'm like
true dedication.
And he was quitting smoking at that time, so I was smoking, and I was just like is this going to bother you? Like, is this going to tempt you and stuff? And he was like, No, not since my time in the land of Torg. And I was like, I want to know what this place is.
Yeah,
I want to be in this place.
That's like,
it's one of those things. What I like to do.
What is this? You want me to try this?
You can have the rest.
Finish it off, buddy.
No.
Finish it off.
He knows.
No, but like you guys were saying, like every pet I get, I always like to put a backstory on.
Yeah.
I had a fish once. It was a black goldfish.
Come on.
I named him Frank. He's 42, a financial investment banker who was just recently fired for a bad investment. There was other fish in this aquarium.
Yeah.
Frank was a loner. He liked to swim on his own. He didn't like having other fish in his yard. Your typical 42-year-old failed investment banker.
Failed investment banker.
I'm scooting in a little bit. But no, you kind of have to, like, if you're doing D&D or if you have a pet or something, you kind of add a little flavor to it.
Yeah, and it was so crazy because like even like when I was up at college, I had posted something about how I had bronchitis, and like because it was just like because we were in New York and it was just like -20 weather all the time in the winter,
sucks.
and we did snow camp for all the kids. It was like an evangelical thing kind of a thing.
Okay.
And so like we were outside constantly. I ran Tube Hill. And there's two things with this. Is that number one was that the guy that I ran Tube Hill with, Mickey, if you're watching, awesome, represent. Mickey's awesome.
Yo, Mickey.
You're
Mickey and I.
Mickey and I were on the top of this Tube Hill, and our job was literally to, whenever the person brought the tube, the kids would come up, we hand it to them, and then they would slide down. We actually missed lunch because we were running this Tube Hill, so we were like delirious and like it was like and everything. So no, it was not. That's a whole different story. So We got
Wait,
bored.
who is Sloppy Joe?
Because you can only go, have fun so many times, and finally we got so bored that I was like, all right, dude. I'm like, for the next 4 people, let's talk in British accents and convince them that we are foreign exchange students.
Dude.
Okay.
It's like the guys at Cedar Point. Like, I was just recently at Cedar Point, and most of the workers are from, like, Romania and, like, different stuff like that. So, if you're that bored, you kind of have to, like, just play along with it.
And have you ever been on a cruise ship, anything like that?
Yes.
80% of them are overseas, UK, Romanian, whatever. Yeah. And then you'll like occasionally bump into a American, and you're like, "Hey, where are you from?" They're like, "Chicago." And I'm like, "What?
Where are you from?"
Boise. Because it turned into this whole thing where he was just like he would come up, we'd be like, "Hello, welcome to What If Life Island. We're here to put you on the 2-pail guitar, please." All right, thank you. All right. Oh, sorry, what a bucka waka you gone. All right, cool. All right, next one over here. It's okay, cool. And finally, like, we had like to where like we were in the middle of an argument as they were coming up, but we're full like on British mode.
That's awesome.
And he was just like, it was something to the effect of like, he's like, you left the candle burning inside the room and it started a fire. I'm like, I didn't light a candle. I left it right next to my signature cigarette where I kept the. Oh bugger.
Sorry.
Criminally. Bonka, I've been set up.
The person that I am going to tag right now is Sam Adrian. If you are watching Sam, or
oh my God,
you will be watching Sam. I used to work with Sam at the last dealership. He was like one of the best at impressions. Scottish, Irish, and British, especially.
I would love to meet this.
Hey,
man.
real quick. My phone's about to die, and Reese sent us a message as Gorgathon on my phone. I want to play it before my phone dies.
Play it.
Hello, Kyle. I'm Gorgathon, son of a gun in the land of Borg. I just wanted to send this to you and your fellows on this wonderful podcast that my friend has been watching. It has been many a year since I've heard such wonderful musings.
Oh my God!
Congratulations. Feel free to share this with your friends.
45-second delay.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get out. Hold on. I'm gonna get out of the Facebook thing. Let's play this again and see what it says.
Be quiet.
Hello, Kyle. I'm Gorgathon, son of Aurelian of the land of Porg. I just wanted to send this to you and your fellows on this wonderful podcast that my friend has been watching. It has been many a year since I've heard such wonderful musings. Congratulations. Feel free to share this with your friends.
Dude, Reese is a legend. I love this guy, dude.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Somebody else had to keep up on the Facebook feed, on the comments to keep up, because my phone's about to die. But dude, Reese,
I got it.
God bless you,
That
dude. I
was
love that.
awesome, dude.
We
That
need
was really, really fucking
That
good.
was
Dude,
awesome.
And dude, he did that stuff all the time.
Great job.
That was awesome,
Dude,
dude.
props to dude. Round of applause
That was-
for him, dude. Seriously, that was awesome, dude. Awesome.
Dude, that was awesome.
Gorgathon.
That was like the best feedback we've ever. Could you guys do that like more often? Like I know we can't like have callers in, but like, can you guys like send us those kind of messages?
Send us voice messages on Facebook, and we'll play them.
Yeah, and we will answer them.
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure.
We'll do it. It's like a little Q&A kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, for sure.
And we're gonna get more microphones and more.
Well, I mean, I only have
headphones.
4 total,
For sure.
so it's like
Definitely.
That's perfect.
I think
No, I was thinking to myself, like, if I get one more of those splitters and plug it in, it might work for like theirs.
Yep.
yeah,
Maybe.
good.
Just
And
gonna
then
say-
like maybe we can get like 2 more microphones. Maybe. I don't know how it works. Kyle knows how it
We would.
works.
It's
Kyle's the smart one.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
thank
don't
you.
know
That makes
how
me
to-
feel. I never thought I'd be the smart one. I was the guy that.
I don't know how to do
I was
this.
the guy that genuinely thought that Napoleon's last name and first name was Napoleon. So Napoleon.
Anyways,
Dynamite.
It's like
I
Mario,
was just
Mario,
gonna say,
Luigi, Mario.
I think after this podcast and how well it's been, I think I can gladly contribute to at least another microphone. I don't know what
Absolutely.
they run. However, we'll figure it out.
Well, here's the thing: is
That would
that
be awesome.
I have 4 mics. This system only takes 4.
Okay, so
So-
figure out a system that takes 5. I don't give a fuck.
Wait.
Anyhow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And headphones.
Yeah, we need
5.
one more. Just one more.
So, anywho.
Let's see here. Actually,
Honestly,
I want to check something real
perfect.
quick. We actually may almost be out of battery on the system. Let's see here. Hold on. Actually, here.
Regardless,
You can check it.
real quick before he's out of battery.
What you got to do?
Sam Adrian,
Okay, no,
what
we're good,
we
we're
were
good, we're
talking
good.
about
Yep.
was impressions, accents, foreign languages, whatever. Sam Adrian, if you're watching, I've tagged you a couple times. He probably did the best impressions I've ever seen and heard. Kyle and I went and picked up a couch for this dude and delivered it to his house.
Yeah.
Sam, he's a hoot. He's a freaking hoot, guys. However, we would challenge him at the last place I worked for. So on Fridays, both of our bosses at the time were gone.
Thank you.
They did not work Fridays. So on Fridays, me and another salesman, Nick, would challenge him basically to, hey, I'll give you X amount of dollars or I'll pay for your food or for lunch. Talk in a British accent the whole time you're doing a deal. I'm in car sales, but we would do that. You know, hey, talk in a Scottish accent the whole time. And he would we'd be out for a smoke break. He'd be like, great Scott, guys. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. You know, it was phenomenal.
Just kept it going.
So Sam, just keep it going. You do you, bro.
Let's see. Reese actually just said Gorgathon could be one of those reoccurring type guests.
That would be
Can we get
awesome.
normal hey, Gorgathon on the phone and we'll
Like Bob and Tom. I always had that. It's always had that one.
Alan Cox Show has
Yeah.
from Alan Cox Show has Dick from Dayton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Bob and
Also, maybe one of us give Reese our cell phone number, and he could physically call in, or we might start a hotline, if you will.
Actually, anybody who has our actual number could
Call
Actually,
in.
yeah. Hey,
in.
Reese, if you send me your cell phone number if you're cool with that.
His battery was dying, but
Mom,
Send it to
call
me.
me.
Send it to
Call
me,
me
and then
right
we
now,
can
Mom.
use somebody else's phone to call you, or you can, or whatever.
Somebody call us right now, and we will put you on live. Just talk to us like we're yes, a podcast, but like a normal radio show.
Yeah, because it's because I'm looking at the timing. We got about 20 minutes left before we'd want to cut off anyway. So it's like we got plenty of time if someone wants to come.
Just do like a little end of the podcast kind of.
Yeah, so we
Q&A
usually go about 2 hours, and then that's what then we cut it off after about that. So
Okay, well,
yeah,
I mean, I texted my mom see if she would call because I know she's watching.
Right.
I'm like,
right.
what are you doing? Call me.
this is like when.
My phone did a huge fuck up.
Oh yeah, this was bad. This was
Oh,
bad.
this was so bad.
What'd it do?
This morning.
What'd it do?
This morning, my alarm clocks go off, right? 6 o'clock in the morning. And I set my passcode to log in. And everything goes to black.
Take this
like
number.
Oh shit!
Factory reset.
What'd you do, my relative?
Nothing. And
No,
next
just
thing
put
you
it on
know,
your phone
I'm
so we can
yelling
call
at my
him.
wife basically, and I'm like, dude, fucking help. Not trying to be a prick, but somebody help me. I gotta shower. I gotta go to work. All this stuff, and my wife, she grabs my phone. She's on her phone trying to figure all this out with Apple. They're
Apple sucks, doesn't it?
Mountain Time or some shit, and I'm like,
Apple sucks.
It really does. I'm on an iPhone 6
I'm
right
on a
now.
fucking
Right there,
iPhone
Steve
7.
Jobs.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Steve Jobs, aka
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Steve Jobs.
Rest in power. We love
Anyhow.
you.
Rest in power.
Yeah, because he's fucking as rich as Bill Gates. Anyhow, all this shit's going bad. First thing in the morning, and I'm sitting here thinking fuck this. And then I realized oh God, must suck. First world problems.
Yeah.
All this stuff can be fixed. Now I have a phone that's functioning. Long story short, Apple hotline cannot figure out anything that's going on with my phone. And what I was getting at is I was about to text Natasha Schaefer because she was watching with us earlier, and I was about to be like, dude, call in. I don't have Natasha's number because everything is
okay,
gone.
gotcha. Well, it's however, we have Reese's phone number right here. So
We're going to
Reese,
talk to Gorgathon.
we're going to talk to Gorgathon. So,
shit.
All right, here we go. So let's see if he answers. All right, so Reese, if you're seeing a number that's not normal, yeah, it's on speaker.
It's a 780 number. That's my number. Save it.
Let's see here.
Oh shit.
What? He probably won't answer.
Let's put the microphone.
Oh,
Hello, Reese. This is Kyle. You are live on the Hangover podcast. How's it going, brother?
wonderful, wonderful.
So, how has the night been treating you besides the Hangover podcast? Is all of the karma aligned in the universe for you? Is the land of Torg well?
Everything is working well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Reese.
Yeah.
Is that the impression that?
It's no. This is just Reese in his
Oh,
normal.
that's just his voice.
Yeah. Just so you know, you are on speakerphone.
You're live.
Yeah. you
Welcome
are
to
live.
Jesus Talk. You are live.
That's awesome. What if Gorgathon was receiving a horn call from across the land of Torg? What do you think he would respond with?
Who was calling me?
Who dis? New phone. Who dis?
That's awesome. So, do you have any burning topics that you would like us to talk about in the last little stretch here of us on the Hangover podcast?
Yes, listen. I have heard of this strange phrase all over this television called dilly dilly.
Oh
Do
no!
not use this phrase.
I agree with him.
This phrase is the damnation of my peoples.
Reese, or sorry, Gorgathon. Do we know where this phrase originated?
We do not speak of it in my land.
Is there a weapon that we could use to be able to?
Yes, there is a weapon. There is a weapon. It's called the middle finger.
Oh my God! Oh man, this is awesome. This is actually the history's being made here, man. It's like we've never taken a call or made a call, rather.
Right.
It's
Yeah. This is great. I love taking calls.
And then
I love taking calls.
I am new to this technology. It is strange talking to a piece of square plastic. I do not even know what plastic is.
Reese, we have now taken a 2-person podcast into a 4-person podcast. Four people. Or Gorgathon, I'm sorry. What do you now think of this 4-person podcast rather than a 2?
Well, 4 people are much better than 2. Especially when dealing blows.
Oh my God! No, dude,
This is great.
The wrong way for blows are serious.
They're serious.
One time in the land of Torg, I was with 2 of my fellow soldiers, and we were battling long against the dreaded Tearthorn. And then 2 bar witches came out, and they joined us. And we forgot we were battling anything.
because of the bar wedges.
What was I talking about again?
Oh my God, I love this, man. Well, hey, man, thank you for letting us call you and getting you on the Hangover podcast. I hope that you can physically be here sometime, man. That would be really cool, man. You've been a consistent fan of this since it has started, so thank you very much. This is awesome.
I will tell him you said so.
Oh, sorry. Gorgathon, we want to give you a proper Hangover podcast, send off as we send you off. So, boys, let's give him a hoo-ha. Hoo-ha! All right. How? All right, brother. You enjoy the rest of your night and give Reese our love.
Give Reese our love.
Thank you.
All right. Au revoir.
That was crazy having him on the phone.
That
was crazy.
Yeah,
we've made some steps. I
feel like we have a legend.
Laughing, enjoying. Everyone's like going crazy over Gorgathon being on our podcast.
Yeah, really. Like, I mean, that was a real get having that person on our show.
Yeah.
Gorgathon.
Yeah,
Like, that's a
Gorgathon.
real. I mean, name another radio show or podcast that has had Gorgathon on their
Son
show.
of Aurelion, born in the land of Torg.
That guy on their show.
What Kyle said.
Really? Yeah. What he said.
I would try to make jokes with him, and he would look at me and go, "Do not jest me, boy. I am Gorgathon, son of a." It's kind of like that Princess Bride moment of like, "You kill my father, prepare to die." And like this, I am Indigo Montoya.
I'm gonna do our second one. I'm just gonna be like a dick.
Just
I'll call someone random.
wake your mom up.
I'll call someone
Okay,
random.
my mom. I've been texting my mom the whole time
I'm gonna split this.
because she's like super into what
Go
we
for it,
do,
brother.
and she just said, "Oh, I just shared." She shared our link.
It's
Awesome.
What I'm gonna
It's
do?
community drink.
I'm gonna,
Absolutely, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna call. I'm gonna
That's
call
good.
my mom.
CJ,
We're gonna call moms.
I'm calling my mom.
We're calling
We're
Mama
calling
Kosas.
Dan's mom. Mama Kosas. Right now.
Speakerphone it, bro.
My.
Oh, is it?
What did you just say? My mom's hot.
Mom's hot.
This just became a whole new kind of podcast.
Everyone in my family is hot, by the way.
Hello?
Hey, Mom, you're live. You're talking to me.
What are you saying? I'm super what?
You're what? Oh my God, that's CJ. What'd you say?
That mom is kind of hot.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh no.
She said thanks.
Hashtag yoga pants.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
This is I apologize for anything that is said that I did not control. I have no control over them.
This is live.
We're taking care of
Guys, this is my mom right now. Can you guys like calm down?
Okay, sorry.
I think me and Kyle are calm.
No, we're cool as cucumbers,
CJ's
man.
like,
Yeah.
oh my God, is that your mom?
She sounds really hot, man.
No, he met her. He sold.
You met her?
No,
Oh, okay.
he sold CJ. Okay, this is a real short story. My brother's truck, which is he still has.
The
Does he
bro
really?
dozer.
He still has it. He's still driving it.
CJ is
He
a reliable salesman.
yeah, he's still driving it.
Good.
Never put a dime into it.
In my truck.
Huh?
What was that, Mom?
I said his truck runs better than my truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause she has a newer like 2001 GMC.
Hashtag CJ's the best.
Yeah. So my brother, basically off of CJ at his dealership, bought a $400 pickup truck,
Yeah.
and he's it's been 6 years now.
Yeah.
And he's still driving it.
I'll never forget.
Yeah, the bro dozer's a
Yeah, we
tank.
nicknamed it the Bro Dozer.
the bro dozer.
No joke. Dan and I, for those of who do not know this, the first time I ever met Dan was a Fall Fest bonfire that me and my wife always have every year.
It's true.
And we were talking, we're hanging out. Hey, he used to work for so-and-so. Hey, I work for this guy. Hey, I work, basically, we are both huge sports and car nuts. Like, the both of us. And we both know cars. We both used to talk to people, sell stuff, whatever. Doesn't matter. And I told Dan, I said, hey, you just said your brother's looking for this car. Basically, this truck that I have right now, I'd probably get it to you guys for like $600 or under. And he goes, really? I said, yeah. Out the door? Fuck yeah. And he came into the dealership that Monday, and literally the only thing I had to do with this truck was fill the passenger tire, something like that. And
The truck didn't have a key.
yeah, did not have a key.
No, they do this like dumb. What's that?
It still doesn't.
Yeah, it still does. It does not have a key. You just get in it and you turn the ignition. No,
With like pliers
It was
or
just-
something.
it was
Like
just
it's-
Honestly, I think it's just like a.
back then they
Turn
did
the
like when we
whole
did
thing
this whole
itself.
when we did this whole deal, they do this. They have to do this picture where they shake your hand and hand you the key to the truck
Yeah.
in front of the truck.
Yep.
So they shook John's hand. They didn't have a key.
Yep.
They didn't have a key to the truck. Like when it was traded in,
Yeah, absolutely.
they didn't have a key. Like
Yeah.
it's never had a key.
Well, Mama Kosas, I think you can understand that your sons are in good hands with the people that they are around. You got a good truck from somebody. You get one guy that's on a podcast. I mean, it's
still
like
has the truck.
yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, does that comfort you as a mother? Is that I hope that's a good thing.
What was that?
Talk really fast.
That's my charger.
I gotta turn my hearing aid up.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh! If you have a hearing aid, we do not discriminate. No, I was just saying, your boys are in good hands. You got one guy that got him a truck, and then it's like one of the guys involved in the podcast, and calling his mom. It's good stuff. It's like that's good things, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
We love Dan Kosis and Mama Kosis.
Mama Kosis is on the line.
Mama, I will tell you one thing here, Mama. If it was not for Dan's sexy man beard, he would probably not have 80% of the respect that he has. But because of his sexy beard, this dude is legit.
I shaved it off for her one year.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Remember Mom? Do you remember when I shaved off my beard for you? I showed up to your house and I was cleanly shaven.
I was pretty happy about it.
Yeah, she cried. She cried. She's like, "Oh my god!" And like
There's my baby.
She grabbed my face.
Happy tears.
Oh my god!
Didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about the show? Have you been watching it?
Yeah, here and there. My phone was messing up, so I had to turn on my laptop.
What we really want to know is, what do you feel about the four
Horsemen.
The four horsemen.
The four horsemen of podcasts.
Yeah, that's great.
Excellent.
So
Me, CJ, Kyle, and Jason.
Yeah.
From here on out.
Helium beer thing.
From here on out, that's what we should do.
Yeah.
That's what we should get. One more microphone and another splitter, so we can run 2 more
And,
headphones and 1 more microphone.
Reese actually just said 4 is awesome.
Dude, everybody's saying 4 is awesome.
oh god, we have another commitment here, Jason.
Yeah, we need another microphone.
I'm down. I'm down.
We need 2 more headphones.
Should Jason and I shake on this right now? Everybody comment.
It's like the Mega Powers.
Yeah.
The
Wonder,
Mega
and-
Powers.
Wonder
Also-
Twins activate.
Also,
Do you guys want to see these guys handshake right now?
We'll do
and
it.
give us their commitment.
We'll do it.
On being
Come on,
on our
CJ.
show
wait,
full
we
time,
have to wait.
live.
We have to wait for everybody.
Somebody needs to comment below,
Okay,
otherwise we're not going
comment
to do
below.
it.
Someone, Mom, do you
Comment
want them
now.
to shake?
And also,
Do you want them to shake hands? Mom.
See the comments.
No, Mom, listen to me.
Mom, come on!
Mom, listen to me right now. Do you want them to shake hands right now and give us their commitment that they're going to be on our show from now on?
Okay.
okay.
No, yes or no. Yes or no.
Yes,
Mom,
no.
are you or
God, I dropped my phone.
Man
are
down.
you?
Oh my God.
Again.
Jeez.
What is happening right
Kyle
now?
ran over my charger.
I didn't move.
Damn it, Kyle.
Mom.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so now that everybody's calm, this is CJ.
She's in a house full of people.
Oh, she can't. Can you even hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. Number 1.
Everybody calm down. I can hear you.
Number 1.
We're talking to Dan's mom.
Do Jason and I shake hands right now in front of the camera that we are making a commitment that we will be on the Hangover podcast?
Got to know the name.
At next point, we're getting tattoos. We're getting Hangover podcast tattoos.
On our ass.
Butt
All of us.
Butt cheeks.
Wait,
My ass is nice and clean right now.
Mama, I've got 3 things here. Number 1, do we
Sell it.
shake on
Sell
this?
Yeah.
Okay, Jason and I are going to shake live right now that we will be on the Hangover podcast.
You're the defining.
Reese beat
you're
her
the
to it. He said
defining
shake.
factor.
Reese said
Reese
shake.
said
Reese called
shake.
it. Reese called it.
Let's go.
That's it.
So
There
we
it
They
are
just
now-
shook on
There
it.
it is.
we
They
are
just
now
shook on it.
officially on the
Mega
podcast.
powers.
They are officially
2.
on the podcast now,
Release.
Mom. How do you feel about that?
I like it.
She likes it. My mom likes it. Nice.
Awesome.
Yes.
Jason, like,
Well, yeah.
Should we do an
That's what I'm
initiation,
getting into.
Kyle?
That's
I don't
what
even
I'm
know what we would
getting
even
into,
do for
Mama.
an initiation.
That's
We
what I'm
didn't.
getting into. Number 2 is our initiation that Jason and I get the Hangover podcast tattooed on our ass.
I am. Mom, I'm going to get it tattooed on my ass.
you better not.
No, I am. No, I am.
It's me and Jason, not Dan.
I'll just do it as moral support for them because
Well,
they're doing
you
it.
can get
Oh
a
my
stencil
God.
and just put it on. and then
Well, I'll get a fake one, but they'll get the real one.
Jason and mine will be real. Dan's will be like watermark.
Yeah, it'll be like I'll just do it like, hey, I'm doing it with you guys.
I love you guys. You know,
it's like you said, it's moral support.
me and Jason and mine real. Is that yes?
Yes or no?
I have plenty of tattoos.
Yes or no on the
Yes and no on the ass tattoo.
Where did we go with this, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
Jason
my gosh.
and I shake one more time.
Yeah, they just shook on it, Mom.
Okay.
Butt tattoo.
And number
Jason and CJ.
Number 3, last thing.
How am I gonna know? How is everyone gonna know that you really got it tattooed on your
Because
ass?
it'll be on the air.
We will post
We're gonna show
pictures.
it.
I will put it
Thank
on
you, honey.
Facebook. I will put my butt cheek
No,
on
it-
Facebook.
the whole tattoo session will be live.
And number 3.
Red Rabbit, what's up?
Red Rabbit, what's up?
Number 3. Are you the Hangover Podcast's official hot mom?
Oh my God, really, dude? Are you Mom? Yes or no?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Son of a bitch! I tried. We sat down.
my gosh.
We shook
All right,
on
that-
2 out of 3.
That's gross. All right, thank you, Mom. I love you. I'll talk to you late tomorrow.
Bye, Mom.
Love you.
Love you.
I
Bye.
had to try.
Oh my gosh. All right,
Okay,
guys.
so we
well-
covered a lot of ground there with my mom.
Oh fuck.
Who else has a mom we want to call? By the way,
My mom's probably
mom's in
sleeping and
Vegas
gonna yell
and
at me.
awake. Wait,
Yeah, my
what
mom
time?
is asleep. Oh,
My mom's
oh my
in
gosh,
Vegas.
dude! We were just
Wow.
talking
Christy
about
is amazing.
awesome wife
look
earlier.
at the
Thank
head
you,
on
honey.
that beer. Oh my God.
You ready?
Thank you.
What is
Let's
this?
see if my mom's awake.
Oh dear God.
No, my mom's in Vegas. It's like 2 hours behind. I don't care.
Call her. Call her.
I'll do
We'll
it.
try.
I don't
Let's
care.
do it.
Worst thing that happens.
What? There we go. We're calling.
Shh, everyone quiet.
We're just calling Mom's today.
Nobody talk.
It's Mom Day.
She's not live.
Hello.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
I may or may not be joining a podcast. How do you feel about that?
You may what?
Put Dad on speakerphone too.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I may or may not be joining a radio show. How do you feel about that? You're on live right now.
Okay.
How would you feel if your son, both of your sons, actually were on the same radio show?
I don't know. I guess that'd be all right.
Well, you're on live on Facebook right now.
Sir, you are
Hi,
live
Dad. How's it
right
going?
now.
Hi, Kyle's dad
Fun.
and CJ's dad.
Welcome, yeah, Dad. Welcome. You were
Well, I can
official.
give you a live report. I'm in the middle of the Las Vegas Strip walking around.
Oh, sweet. So,
Bring me back a girl.
Well, it's-
Wait. Everybody, be quiet. Do me one favor.
everybody.
Do me one favor real quick, Dad.
What?
Go up to some random person on the strip and have them talk to us on the live podcast.
Just one random person.
I can't
Dad.
do this right now. We're in the middle of trying to walk, but
All right, well, everybody, just so you know, Dad's in Vegas. He doesn't want to talk, so we will let him go.
Yeah.
okay.
Sir, you have fun in
good
Vegas, and
show.
we will call you back.
Bring me back a lady.
All right,
Bring us
bye.
back a lady.
bye, Daddy.
I just officially pissed off my parents.
Don't we all?
That didn't work out as well as mine. Right. So both of your moms and
All right,
dads
let's
are,
see. Actually,
are sleeping.
if I'm allowed to,
Okay.
I will use your phone, and we will call and see if my mom will pick up.
What, my phone? You can use my
Your
phone.
mom is going to get pissed off. Mike's going to answer the phone.
You can use my phone.
No. Mike's not going to
Dude,
answer her
that's
phone.
my phone. Your mom's gonna like text me back. And,
Okay,
like,
here we
yell
go.
at me.
Shh. Here we go.
Kyle,
Another
I'm
mom.
scary.
This is another mom.
It's ringing, guys.
Call our moms. There's like feedback from your phone.
Hello.
Hey, Mom, it's Kyle. You are officially live on the Hangover podcast. I'm calling from Jason Young's phone. That's why you don't recognize the number. How's your night treating you?
She's gonna cuss me.
Doing well.
Yeah. So it's you watch any good movies or just chilling out? Is Devin and Mike there with you?
Devin's in bed. Mike is working. I'm watching Sleeping with the Enemy.
Oh,
I love that movie.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't think I've ever seen
What's that? Oh, good for movies.
I've never seen it, but I
So,
love
wait, hold on. What? CJ wants to say
it.
something.
CJ Wright.
What movie are you watching?
Sleeping with the Enemy.
So you quit watching our podcast to watch Sleeping with the Enemy?
You really quit on us?
Actually, I didn't.
No, quote unquote, I did not. Quote unquote, wink, wink.
I'm having a little trouble with it kind of freezing on me.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
My mom just said that. Kyle's mom.
Yeah, you have to understand. We called first Reese Lucart. We called him and he gave us his great Gorgathon impression. Then
an amazing one.
It was awesome. Dan then called his mom and then CJ
got
called
the
his
Hot
mom.
Mom
So,
award.
so we were like, all right, well, we'll go around the table and just call moms and see
Fucking
what's up.
call
So-
moms.
so-
When's
Well, I was just sitting here watching this movie, and I heard this horrible thud. And I looked over, and Georgie, that's our cat.
oh,
Georgie. Don't let Eric around Georgie.
He fell asleep on the back of Mike's recliner, and he fell off. He fell off and landed like a sack of potatoes on the floor.
So cats do not land on their feet, apparently, when it comes to Georgie. Well, we're about to close off the podcast, so I just wanted to know what is some good mom advice that you could give us on the Hangover podcast? What's something that you could tell us?
Good mom advice.
Yeah, what is some good mom advice that you could give us? Hey guys, mom is thinking of some good mom advice that she can give us.
What do you got, Mom?
My good advice is oral hygiene.
Oh,
Right, brush your teeth.
Oh,
Mine, he's got something else.
Really important.
Hi, Mom. It's CJ.
Hi, CJ.
You are the second opinion on this show.
my mom already answered.
Yeah. Dan's mom already answered. Are you ready for this? This is a big decision.
Take this. Take it.
Okay.
Do you think Jason and I should shake on being the third and fourth member of the Hangover podcast? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
No hesitation.
No hesitation at
your mom loves
all.
me and all.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Second question, Mom. You ready? Are you ready? Okay.
Okay.
Should Jason and I both get a tattoo on our ass saying the Hangover podcast? Yes or no?
She already knows the answer because she knows that I would do it in a
Jason will
heartbeat.
do it.
She would
Jason
know I
would
would
do
do it
it.
in a heartbeat.
Jason will totally do it.
She knows.
For those playing the home game, she knows Jason.
I would pay big money to see that.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Not only does
Okay.
she want us to do it, we're gonna make money on it.
So this last thing is up to Kyle and Dan. While you are on the phone, they are the ones that decide. Is Jason and I the newest members of the Hangover podcast? I will give Kyle the phone back. Discuss amongst yourselves.
Well, this.
Discuss
I mean,
this
there's a lot of things that go into being a member of the Hangover podcast. You have to be dedicated.
You have to be cool.
You have to be cool. You have to be easy to talk to, and then ultimately you have to make sure that you are able to drink and do your job at the same time.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that's because it's
I can't even do that.
So I think
I'm a member of the show.
So would you say that all of these things match up to them?
I think they qualify, yes.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Because we're way cooler than Eric.
Well, now, I don't know.
All right, Mom. Well, hey, we're actually about to close it off. Thank you for taking our call.
All right, love you guys.
All right, love you too.
Love you too,
Mom.
Bye.
Love you, Mom.
All right, guys. Well, hey, this has been a really successful Hangover podcast. We've had a good time. It's been awesome.
Fun.
I've had fun.
It's been fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
All right, guys. So, Dan, do you want to give us a proper outro?
Can I even reach the camera?
Just toast.
What's toast, and then we'll end
we will
it.
toast. I want to toast to the next Hangover podcast. Will be very different. You guys are going to see a whole new face to the Hangover podcast. You're going to see 2 new members. You're going to see 2 more sets of headphones. You're going to see 1 more microphone. And I'll still be here. You already know what it is. Thanks for tuning in. Give me a toast.
All right, awesome, guys. Sweet deal.
Sweet.
I love you guys. Tune in next time. Shut off the camera.